Nobody saw that. Aloha, chat. We are not ending soon. We are starting soon. It is the end of the beginning, not the beginning of the end. Tonight, we're going to be playing Project Zomboid, a name that unfortunately the game is stuck with, despite the fact that it is incredibly silly. Maybe it makes it more memorable. Created back in the old days of Zombie Mania, 2011-ish. I don't even, they've been in early access for so long. Hey chat, how's it going? Hi, Aloha Friday, welcome. We are, like I said, we're doing some Project Zomboid. Hope everybody's excited for that. It is still hot here because it is August, and it is also humid because it is August, and it is Minnesota. So I'm still dealing with that. But in the meantime, Mighty Stoosh says, Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, Mighty Stoosh. All right, what are we doing? I had to start the game because I couldn't remember the dude's name, which is why we're already at this point, but it shouldn't affect anything. It is 8 o'clock, which means it's time to rock, and we are going to read some books. Do some, no, we don't need farming right now. What am I talking about here? Get in there. We need foraging, of course. Oh wait, I already read foraging? Okay, hold on. Maybe trapping? Do we have trapping? We do have trapping, good. What? I can't right click? Okay, there we go. Oh no, is my right click gonna be like a problem going forward? Ooh. Mighty Sush has dinner reservations in an hour. Oh no. Okay, Rillip. No. Guess we can't all. We won't get to enjoy this fine Project Zomboid stream. Anyway, if I have to get a new mouse, I'm gonna be so sad. I don't think anything can replace the G500. This is the best mouse I've ever had, and any mouse that I get is gonna have to try to live up to this one. Call me Rillip. Yeah, because you got dinner reservations on Friday. You don't see me going out to eat. I'm here every day, even on days that I don't stream. I come home from work, I sit in front of this computer, and I just play video games and talk to myself. What I do. We should probably eat. Oh, okay, we're single chevron. We should eat, yeah. Was this SpongeBob? Nice. I wasn't expecting this. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. All right, let's fire up the old cooking machine here. Make a bowl of beans. I want to make a stir fry here. Rillip, that's true. Rillip wouldn't watch me if he was on vacation. At least Mighty Stoosh is nice enough to show up and enjoy the stream while he's got time. Yeah, I would not want to be in the South right now. I'm hoping that you're going to be heading home soon, because apparently there's potential for hurricanes next week. Hey, Tasumaga. What's today's beer of choice? I know you've got those fancy beers over there. Now, we have some fancy beers here too, but I don't drink beer, so I couldn't name any. We have a German brewery in our town because it is a German town. It's very famous in the local area. People come from all over the state to visit this tiny brewery. Rillip would take vacation and say he'd play games with you and then attach a microwave all day. He would. Because somebody installed the studs wrong. I guess. I mean, I'm not a construction man, but maybe it made sense at the time. And can't you just put the microwave on the counter like a normal person? I've talked about this before, but our microwave is just sitting on a counter. It's not even near an outlet. You have to run an extension cord to actually plug it in when we're going to use it. Tasumaga says, no beer. We have Schützenfest since today, and I sit at home because I have no money. Well, such is life. I also sit at home because I have no money. The difference is I have video games. And really, isn't that all you need? Certainly is for me. Well, Emmykins too. Emmykins makes it all worth it. Now let me ask you this, Mighty Stoosh. Did you install the microwave oven or did a professional do it? I wonder if did the power go out? No, the lights are still on. Oh yeah, okay. For some reason it looked, I didn't see any static, so I thought the power might have gone out. The whole city is at the fair and gets drunk and I sit at home. Don't know what to tell you. I'd give you financial advice, but that costs channel points. Although, some free financial advice is focus on your priorities when making spending decisions. And get a good job. Or start your own business. Or become super popular on Twitch and become a multi-millionaire at age 20. Like somebody... There's so many examples of this that I can't even think of one. Ninja, maybe? I don't know how old Ninja is. But I feel like he got super big and then got the big deal for Microsoft. He played... Was he Overwatch? Or was he... What did he get famous for playing? XQC got famous for Overwatch. I don't know what Ninja got famous for. Maybe it's like StarCraft or something. Mighty Stoosh says, my daughter just said she wanted me to build her a cabin with a secret compartments. She'll hopefully forget soon because that's not happening. Well, I mean, that'd be really cool if you did that, though. Maybe you should give it a shot. Despite the fact that you're no handyman, still could be worth. Maybe you'll skill up. Just tonight, still known Twitch streamer and become rich. Easy. Yes. Just become a famous Twitch streamer and become rich, and that's all you have to do. Then you can go to the fair and drink with everybody. Speaking of fairs, the Minnesota State Fair is coming up and I'm not going. I've never been in my 10 years living here, and I will maybe never go because it just sounds miserable. Why do they put the fair in summer? Ninja was Fortnite? Okay, thank you, Mighty Sush. I knew you would know. Because you're the resident Twitch streamer expert. Is that what I need to do? I just need to play a really popular game and be mediocre at it? I could do that. What's a really popular game that I could subject myself to? Do people still play Rocket League? I've never played that before. Or, oh no, Fall Guys. I could become the world's best Fall Guys streamer. Wouldn't take a lot. I don't think there's too many players these days. All right. I guess we're reading. So today's plan, because I want to have a plan for the next day, we are going to I need to eat more though. I guess it's fine if we eat cereal. Mighty Stoosh says, yeah, that's me, or have boobs and run around half naked. Okay, so here's the three, it's like the three pillars of becoming big on Twitch. You either have to be really good at a game or a skill. So you have to be skilled, you have to be entertaining, or you have to be a girl. Those are the three ways. And if you're all three, then you've won the lottery, basically. If you're a skilled, funny / entertaining girl. Although I think there's probably like a lower ceiling, because then you get the hate watchers, or the hate, like just hate in general. But I feel like you have higher acceleration but lower top speed if you're a girl on Twitch. And if you're just like a fat schlubby guy like me, you better be super funny or else you're not getting anywhere. It's only $49.99 plus $49.90 in 1990 whatever. That's an expensive teddy bear. I wonder if it's feel like they were trying to say it's like an Android bear or something. All right, well, at least we dealt with the helicopter, so we don't have to worry about that going forward. Only thing we have to worry about now is still being underweight. And probably some other stuff too. How's our... Oh, the crowbar is in bad condition. We should really... When we're going to go up to the warehouse, we're going to look for more weapons that we can use. I don't know if we should start hauling stuff out there yet, or if we should maybe leave this as our base. There's also a restaurant across the parking lot from the warehouse that has a bedroom. It has a kitchen up there. It's on the second floor, which is a little bit more secure. We could also use that as a temporary base to stay at while we're working. Again, though, the concern is going to be food. I didn't pick. I need extra food, did I? No, I did not. Good. We just started with underweight. This is the thrilling Project Zomboid experience everybody shows up for. This is no ambiguous amphibian mall challenge, but still pretty exciting. Get up to that gun store eventually, or the military surplus store rather, and get a bunch of goodies. That'll be a while before we can get to that yet. Right, I'm gonna go wash myself off. Washy, washy, washy. Wash myself. Guys, listen to this awesome music. This was a great decision. Whose idea was this? To play the tropical video game music on Fridays? It was mine. I'm hyping myself up a little bit. Good song. A lot of good video game music in here. Hopefully, because the SpongeBob music from the video game sounds kind of similar to the series. I don't want Viacom breathing down my neck, obviously. We'll see how it goes. My VOD gets muted or whatever. Or my YouTube gets... not that it's monetized anyway, because I don't have enough subscribers, but it'll be like, hey, this is a copyright strike. You can't do this. And then it's like, well... But since you don't actually make money, it's fine. You pretty much upload anything to YouTube and get away with it as long as you don't monetize it. Tasumaga says, fair here is always at the same time as Schützenfest, and that's always around the last Sunday in August. Schützenfest is a Prussian tradition, originated from the militia, the Schützen March, then just with marching music through the city and stuff, but actually it's just about drinking beer, as most holidays are in Germany, I'm sure. Or in America, for that matter. Christmas, get drunk. Thanksgiving, get drunk. New Year's, get drunk. Valentine's Day, get drunk. St. Patrick's Day, get drunk. 4th of July, get drunk. Labor Day, get drunk. Memorial Day, get drunk. Halloween, well, Emmykins will probably get drunk. I gotta hand out candy this year, I think. She'll probably be doing the stream on Halloween instead of me. You guys will have to watch her. We'll see how it goes. So we gotta look at the scheduling. Can I sleep before I get tired? Because I kind of would like to. Yes, I would like to sleep now. Thank you. If I can just get up before 6, that would be awesome. Yeah, 5:30. My prayers have been answered. Although we are almost. Let's see, we started on the 8th. Yeah, we're getting pretty deep into the year here. Or into the month, which means the power is going to get shut off relatively soon, I think. All right, let's go ahead and make a fruit salad. It's actually not a holiday. Well, I mean, it's not like a federal holiday. In the same way that St. Patrick's Day is not a holiday here either. All right, Emmykin says it's not confirmed yet. Still considering it. All right, well, like I said, I'm fine either way. I know how much you like handing out candy, though. She hates kids the entire rest of the year, but as soon as you put a little costume on them and they come up to the door and ask for candy, she's all about them. It's very strange. Okay, this is also an awesome one. All right, looks like we don't want to miss the morning program here. Let's check it out. Yeah, in the US, we have very few actual federal holidays. Or maybe we have, well, we might have. We got a President's Day, Martin Luther King Day. I think Memorial Days in June. And then, oh no, maybe not. Easter, Juneteenth is a new one. The 4th of July / Independence Day. Labor Day. Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. There's really not a whole lot though that I have a hard time thinking of them because they're so spread out. The best translation Tasumaga can find for Schützenfest is Rifle or Shooting Clubs Festival. It just sounds like Shooting Fest, which is something we would probably have here in America. Uh-oh. The little box, it landed right on my nose. The little fly is back. Yeah, Emikin says she likes the kids for 2 seconds until I see their costume and give them candy, then they can leave. Very weird, but it's okay. She's fine. All right, so today's plan: go to the warehouse. Let's grab an extra backup weapon just in case. So if we need to, if our crowbar breaks, just want to make sure we have something to replace it. Okay, we got our fruit salad, yummy yummy, and we're gonna drive on down to the old warehouse. I'm not sure where in Germany. Okay, I guess I kind of know. So I live in the small town of New Ulm in Minnesota, which is named after, of course, the German city of Ulm. I don't actually know where that is. I think it's in East Germany. No, West Germany. Western Germany. West Germany is not a country anymore. But I don't know if the actual like immigrants who founded the town were from there originally. Oh, gotta drive over all these zombies. Yeah, zombies up ahead. Oh, there's a whole big group of them. Excuse me. Coming through. Driver on board. Gotta try to remember how to drive down there. Now this song is definitely from Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm sure of it. This is probably from Sonic 06 or something. Or no, maybe Sonic Colors. One of the like mid games. Not one of the really good 2D ones. And not, oh geez, there's so many zombies in the way. God damn it. This car sucks. I need to get a better car. I don't know how much of that is me, is my character having the Sunday driver skill, and how much of it is just the car having terrible horsepower. Oh, there's a wreck in the way. Let's dodge that. Repeat, yeah, you missed the viewer appreciation stream. I was appreciating everybody. Everybody came in, they got appreciation. Must add 100 people in here. It was crazy. I didn't know so many people were anxious or like itching to get appreciated, but that's how it was. We missed you. All right, so Tasumaga has put a list of holidays that he or that Germany in general, maybe just a particular area of Germany, gets off. Well, hey, there's always next year. Next year's viewer appreciation stream. You don't want to miss that one. It'll be huge. I'll be giving out free beatboxing. It's gonna be incredible. It's gonna be the best stream. It's gonna be the biggest stream. You won't believe how big this stream is going to be. There's the mechanics. There's the other thing. Here's the storage units. Also, I really should not have left it in this fog, but oh well. Yeah, open it up a little bit. Get put a little juice on it. All right, here we are. Step one, we're gonna get out. Unfortunately, they broke down this door over here, so we're gonna have to replace that. Peapod's gonna hold me to it. Yeah, remind me, 365 days, viewer appreciation stream. Got a lunch box here. Let's have some lunch then, huh? Got a donut? I'll eat that. Donut for lunch. I wish. Best lunch ever. Let's just load up on food here. It's on your Google Calendar? All right. Well, if it's a stream day, otherwise it'll be whatever other thing it is. Be the next one. I don't know. It wasn't really a really well planned out thing. I just like, I have no idea what I'm doing today. Fuck it. Viewer appreciation stream. That's a good gimmick. All right. So I'm not going to worry too much about what's in these shelves right now. I'm mostly just looking for a good weapon. We're going to have to come through here and organize all of this stuff later. But right now we're looking for sledgehammers. We're looking for more crowbars. And then we'll go from there. Planks, paint, wood. Ooh, wood axe is pretty good too. Might be a good weapon for... Ah, here we go. All right. Swap that out. And then equip in both hands, please. All right, we're gonna go whack some zombies until this breaks, and then we will swap it out for the new one. Oh, hey, looks like we got some zombies. Hey, Zambi, what are you doing? What are your friends doing down there? You should be dead. So Emmykins, we haven't really talked a lot about it yet. You guys remember last Halloween, or the Friday, I think Halloween just happened to be on a Friday or something last year, or maybe it was a Saturday. We watched Night of the Living Dead with possibly an alien. And I think we might be doing that again this year. We had talked about doing it again with a different movie. So I haven't talked to Emmykins or Alien about it, but I'm hoping that we get to do that again this year. So if you missed out last year, it was really fun. We got to watch an entire movie. It was on a Monday. Okay, well, whatever. It'll be on a day. And we'll watch a movie. And if they're not going to join me, then I guess I'll just watch it with all of you. And it'll be great. All right, let's take care of Mr. Overalls here. Oh my God, it's Emo Phillips. Emo Phillips is dead. Not again. Ooh, boots. Yeah, how many holes? No holes? Yeah, we're swapping into boots. Thank you. You can have my shoes. Denim shirt. Nah, we're not losing the Hawaiian shirt. I'm sticking with the Hawaiian shirt. Intro to K-pop. Oh, that's right. Emmykins has been working on that for Governor Explosion. So, for people that only knows BTS and Blackpink. You mean the two worst K-pop groups? Yeah, Emmykins put together this whole thing because Governor Explosion wanted an intro and she was telling me it's 150 songs. I'm like, that's not really an intro. That's like a 300 level class. But whatever. She does what she wants. They're not the two worst. Emmykins does not like Blackpink, but she loves BTS, so they kind of cancel each other out. I like Twice, not so much their newer stuff, and I like IU. And I don't really have a favorite guy group. Speaking of holidays, does anything ever happen on May 1st? It's called May Day, and it is kind of, no, nothing happens. But it's called May Day here, and we just don't do anything. When I was in school, we had like a little May Day festival where we had a pole, like a maypole. This was in Hawaii, by the way. I have no idea why this was a thing at a Hawaiian public school. But yeah, we all got together and we did something with a maypole. That's all that I remember. So yeah, Emmykins went a little above and beyond for the intro to K-pop. But she likes K-pop and she knows her stuff. Same with K-dramas. If you want any... I guess she hadn't watched them in a while, but when she was watching them, she was watching like 2 a day. Nothing good here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get away from my warehouse. Trick or treat, motherfucker. Man, I should put that on the soundboard for how. Aren't maypoles like a fertility festival thing? Sure, why not? Probably. Isn't everything? Everything's a fucking fertility festival. Or a death thing. Like, humans are so weird when it comes to that stuff. I guess it made sense back in the old days when we didn't understand how anything worked. But nowadays, it just seems so silly. You're making fun of me, but I could have had... Yeah. And then I would have made fun of you even more. That's the thing. You could have just stopped. You could have been like, here's my favorite groups, and here are their songs, and these are some good introductions. If you like any of these, let me know, and I'll give you some more recommendations based on that. Instead, Emmykins was just like, let me write you a doctorate thesis on Korean pop music. Well, Repeatbot, then I guess you still need to keep having the fertility festivals if you don't understand how these things work. Me and Emmykins always joke because so this is like TMI stuff, I know. Me and Emmykins have been married for some amount of years now, more than 10. She can tell you the exact number. I think 13. And we don't have any kids. So whenever I hear people say, oh, we got pregnant, we weren't really trying to have kids, but it just kind of happened. And sometimes I wonder if they're being serious. Like, do you really not know how that works? Because it's really easy to not get pregnant if you know what you're doing. If anything, it's, well, maybe it's not easier, but like a little effort goes a long way for these kind of things. Oh boy. Die, zombie, die. Oh yeah, long blunt, level up. Man, we are just rocking this. Holy cow, playing with high strength is great. I'm never playing low strength again unless it's for a joke. So when Emmykins used to work at Target or Burger King or whatever, and she had coworkers that would have like multiple kids, and they were always complaining like, oh, I got pregnant again. And it's like, what do you mean you like, are you that ignorant of how these things work? Like, obviously the stork is not real, Repeatbot. That's a myth made up by corporations to sell greeting cards. Everybody knows that babies are implanted in a host, like an alien, and then they explode out 9 months later, and it's a disgusting, horrifying process. But it's very easy to avoid if you just avoid any like face hugging. So avoid the face hugging and you'll be safe. Come here, Zambi. Not you. Okay, well, both of you are fine, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Get crowbarred. Yeah. All right, we got a black watch. Alarm is off. Perfect. Dude, we're rocking it today. This is great. Watch out for zombies. Look at how much area we've cleared already. This is good. So yeah, I have very little sympathy for people who, obviously, if you went to school in the South or in a rural part of the country, I can understand. They tell you, like, just don't have sex and you won't get pregnant or get AIDS or whatever. Like, you can still have sex and not get pregnant and or get AIDS or whatever else they're fear-mongering about. It's very easy. It requires a little bit of forethought. But I guess, you know, we got people driving drunk all the time, so clearly foresight is not exactly high on the list of values I would associate with the average individual. Neither foresight nor foreskin here in America, for some reason. I blame Kellogg. Alright, set alarm. No alarm, okay. So let's loot the bodies. Probably not going to have anything useful. All right, take a look here. Come here, Zambi. Yeah, come this way. Oh, this is Pokemon Snap. Yeah. This is a classic right here. This is a banger. They say common sense isn't common, but everybody's got different biology too. I don't know. I don't think it's that different. Anyway, the point is, like, pay attention in school. And if your school doesn't teach you things, or you think they're teaching you the wrong thing, find out answers outside of school. But don't be that guy. Okay, so I hear this all the time. And this is from people who let's not worry about the people I hear from. People say, why don't they teach us this stuff in school? Half the time it's something they do teach in school, but the person was like too preoccupied to pay attention and retain it. The other times it's something that they should probably teach, your parents should probably teach you at home, because like there's no reason to have an entire semester dedicated to how to do your laundry or whatever other like basic hygiene task you need to deal with. I mean, I guess we could go into some kind of dystopian future where all children are literally raised by a school. I don't think we're there yet though. But the big one that I hear about is, why don't they teach like basic financial literacy in school? First of all, most schools do. Second of all, basic financial literacy you can learn in like 2 hours. Simply buy new clothes each week and throw out the old ones. That is an option if you're extremely wealthy. That's what my econ class said, at least. Buy new clothes, or don't worry about having good financial literacy because you're not going to need it. Oh, hey, this one's got the keys in there too. Nice. No gas, though. All right. It's not a great car, but it might be worth driving around. Okay, there's some zombies in the back. Let's lure them out here. Ooh, how many we got? Just 2? Check our back. Be careful. Yeah, I'm sure the people who sell clothes would be very excited if you just bought new clothes every week. But your wallet will not be so happy. Simply become a millionaire so you never have to wash your own clothes. Although at that point you could just pay somebody to wash your clothes. And honestly, You probably, I don't know if there's still, there are laundromats around, which is kind of like paying for somebody to wash your clothes. You're paying to use the washing machines. I think there are still laundry places you can take your clothes to. Maybe not everywhere. When I was in the army and I was in Afghanistan, you would take a bag of your dirty clothes to the laundry thing, and then they'd wash it for you, because like they don't have washing machines on the fob. That's crazy. But yeah, I did learn how to wash my clothes very quickly in basic training. A lot of laundromats around. I had to stop going out and get my own when I started to see. Wait, you saw roaches at the laundromat? Ooh, gross. Yeah, I would not want to go to that. Well, I mean, it's not like the roaches get in the machines, or at least not where the clothes go, right? Probably, hopefully. Yeah, me and Emmykins used to go to the laundromat like every week. Oh, what? Really? The dang door's locked? Come on, man. They were crawling around the folding tables. Ugh. Gross. Hate roaches. When I was growing up in Hawaii, roaches were pretty commonplace. I didn't really think too much about them as a kid, but like just the thought of if I saw one now, I would be so grossed out. I don't think their range doesn't get this high though, so I think I'm okay. All right, we raided the fridges. It's good. Try to get all this food before it goes bad and consume it. Ugh. What was I talking about? I got very distracted for some reason. I was going on about something. Oh, basic financial literacy taught in school. Hey, you don't need a class for that. You can just Google most of that stuff. What is a mortgage? What is a loan? What is interest rate? Am I being scammed? The answer is probably yes. If you have to ask that question, it's usually going to be yes. No, but they told me they could double my money at no risk. Like, yeah, well. But why don't they just double their own money and not tell anybody and make a bunch of money? That's always okay. So there's a couple of very like obvious things to look out for, or like questions to ask when somebody is trying to sell you something. Because if I had discovered a way to make money, either A, I would hey buddy, what are you doing up there? Why are you sitting like that? He's sitting on my computer weird. Is that how you normally sit? Repeatbot wants to, okay, Repeatbot, I'll answer your question in a second. I need Emmykins to come check on Cat. He's being weird. I don't think, I mean, maybe that's how he normally sits. I don't know. Guess he, I don't know. Maybe it's just the angle I'm seeing him from. All right, how to double your money with no risk. Put it in an investment account or a retirement account and then let it sit for 40 years. Boom, you've doubled your money with no risk. All right, Emmykins gonna come check on Cat. He's being weird again. So a couple of questions you should ask yourself when someone is allegedly going to give you money. Number one, why do they want to give me money? If the answer is because they're just such a nice guy, it's a scam. If the answer is because it makes them money, at least they're honest about it, but or maybe they're not honest about it, but it's still probably a scam. I don't know, he's like sitting weird.
He's sitting fine.
Okay, well, I guess it's the angle then. I thought it was weird, but I guess I was wrong. Anyway, my point is, if I had the secret to making money, I would not give that out. If I didn't have the secret for giving money, but I wanted to pretend that I did, then I would sell it to people. Because that would be my secret to making money. Like, how do you make money? You get 100 people to buy your book for $500 or whatever. You just made $50,000, or I maybe didn't do the math right, but something like that. Or, oh, my favorite one. This should be really obvious to anybody who's not a total idiot. But whenever I see a commercial of a company trying to sell gold or silver or whatever, insert commodity here, and they say, buy gold, buy silver, the value will never go down, it'll only go up, and it's a great store of wealth. And I'm like, if it's such a great store of wealth, why are you selling it to people and not simply holding on to it? The secret to making money is to take money from people in exchange for telling them what. Yeah, exactly. Just tell people I have the secret to making money, charge them for the pleasure, and then tell them that the secret is telling other people you have the secret and then charging. It's the stupidest thing ever. But the worst part is it works. But it just seems so obvious. All right, heading back home. An inverse funnel. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's a funnel shaped like a triangle. So yeah, don't buy gold. Don't buy silver. My brother-in-law, not my wife's brother, but my sister's husband, is he's like a weird conspiracy guy, kind of like conspiracy light. I don't think he's like a racist or anything. Might be. But he's always asking me, like, what should I do with my money? I'm worried that the dollar is going to collapse any day now. My advice for people who are worried about society collapsing and your dollars being worthless is, if your dollars are worthless, you have much bigger problems than how much gold you have. You need to learn how to survive off the land very quickly. It doesn't matter how much gold you have. Who's buying gold in the apocalypse exactly? People are gonna just come up with, like, a bunch of raiders are gonna show up. They're gonna steal your gold, and then they'll shoot you just for fun. Like, gold's not gonna help you. Are you crazy? Like, learn how to live off the land, learn how to raise your own animals or grow your own crops or something. Have some kind of skill that's valuable in a societal breakdown situation. But I guess all those people that you gave your money to for the gold are gonna be sitting fine in their mansions with their high paid security, not paid in gold. This stream marks star transition to homesteading Twitch channel. I considered that for a long time, and then I realized that I love having access to high-speed internet and running water and stuff, and I'm not interested in all the work that would go into homesteading. Most of the homesteading stuff that you see on YouTube are rich people who are just what's a good word for it? Basically, they have a bunch of money to spend, and they spend it play homesteading. Like the guy who bought a ghost town. Why would the dollar suddenly collapse? It wouldn't. But that's the thing. He's worried that it will, because he's a conspiracy theorist. Oh my gosh, BRICS. They're going to make their own currency. Like, nobody gives a shit about BRICS. They can't even agree on anything. It has China and India in the same group. What do you think they're going to come up with? Oh, probably should put this ice cream. Ah, fuck it. Let's just eat the rest of the ice cream. Still only at 1 chevron, huh? Even though I ate all that ice cream? That's too bad. Fill up the water bottle. So no, I would not become a homesteader unless Emmykins really wanted to. But here's the thing, Emmykins loves animals, and if we had animals, we would not be allowed to eat them. So that would kind of defeat the purpose of homesteading, right? So we're gonna buy this house and we're gonna live in town forever. And if society collapses, I guess I'll just die. Whatever, who cares? I'm gonna do fishing. Sure, why not? Learn how to fish. Anyway, my point is, subsist solely on duck eggs, chicken eggs, and home pasteurized milk. I guess that would be acceptable. You don't have to eat the chickens. Okay, now he's giving himself a bath on my computer. Has anyone found a way to deter their cat from sitting on their computer? He really probably should not be up there because it's gonna generate heat, but I think he likes it because it's warm. I guess unless I put like those spikes they put out for homeless people, it's not gonna keep him off of there, right? Oh well. It was a nice computer while it lasted. Repeatbot says, I saw a YouTuber once, they got their cat their own little computer plushie, so he had a place to sit. Oh, that's cute. Maybe that would work. All right, well, looks like all of the programming has ended. We can go ahead and turn this off. Okay, so that's just gonna continue running on battery. I guess I don't really need this to be on anymore. Whoa, is this take on me? Are we gonna get shut down? Audio jungle. Audio jungle. Audio jungle. What is this from? Kept it right next to their keyboard so they could hang out. Maybe that's what I need to do. Or get a bigger desk. Get a bigger desk, get 2 monitors, get a green screen. Guys, help make this channel profitable so I can buy all this stuff. I can't afford to buy a second monitor and a second or a bigger desk because I have to buy this house. Although once I have the house, if we were able to make enough room, I could maybe turn the entire living room into a streaming area, because we don't really need to have a TV down in the living room and up in the bedroom, right? Emmykins is like, no, we're not doing that. You're out of your mind. This is going to be my exercise room. And we do have a pretty new TV that we got because our old one sucked. Why does everything suck? This mouse? Well, okay, the mouse has served me very well. It's a very old mouse at this point. I've had it for more than 10 years. And I've had to repair it many times myself. Pro tip, gotta run it by Emmykins before proposing it on stream. No, haven't you seen those guys who propose at sports games? That's totally cool. You drop stuff on people. Tasumanga says, I had a second monitor even before streaming. I would even rather have a third. My buddy's got like 5 monitors. He's crazy. Yeah, I'm fine with 1. 2 would just be for chat, basically. So I have a little bit of room off to the side here. Get on screen. Where I could put a vertical monitor that would just have chat scrolling by. But then I would be looking over here for chat. I need to move the camera directly up ahead. I don't know. 5 monitors automatically makes you a day trader. I don't think most modern day traders are that concerned about having multiple monitors, although it might help. Like, most trading is done by bots these days. It's not like the old days of the internet. Like I said though, I don't have enough room on this desk to really have a second monitor. Let's see. So the desk is like from here to here. You guys can't really see. My hands are off screen, whatever. It's not a very big desk. Would you ever get a stand-up desk? No. I hate standing. It's worse than sitting, like, comfort-wise. I don't know. At work we have the option to get the adjustable desks. It's like a sitting is the new smoking. Well, whatever, then I guess I'm smoking. Smoking used to be cool, remember? I'm bringing it back. Let's go fry up some stir fry with the new food we just brought back. Get the good stuff. Like one stir fry, please. Ooh, yeah, steak. Steak and black beans. That is a good stir fry. Little cabbage in there. Maybe some extra steak. But yeah, at work we have the option to get it's basically it sits on top of your desk, and then if you stand it goes up. It's not like an entire desk. Still pretty cool though. A little lime in there. I don't have one. Some of my coworkers do. I don't feel like I'd be very productive while standing. Oh, why'd I put the book away? Don't be silly, Star. Let's learn. We're doing fishing. Oh, wait, we don't have Mechanics Volume 1? What the heck? Go back to trapping. I guess if I'm shopping for desks, though, a standing desk wouldn't kill me. Well, it might. If it collapses on me. Yeah. Whatever. I gotta start looking for that stuff after I buy the house and can start saving money again. You guys have no idea how much of a hassle it is to buy a house. You gotta go to the bank and you gotta talk to the bank people, and they're like, hey, could we see every source of income you have and every asset you own? It's like, ugh. Can't you just trust me on this one? I've been paying rent for 10 years. I can pay a mortgage. Get a desk that does both. Standing in the street, sitting in the sheets, or vice versa. Whatever your preferred method is. We almost burned dinner again. Gotta be careful. Can't get distracted by chat. That's how Jebediah died. Let's try this out. Eat a quarter of that. See how full we get. All right, well, we're full. Cool. Let's just chill. Sit on the ground, read trapping. Trapping for dummies. Mago wants to have a table that can be adjusted in height. I mean, any table's adjustable in height if you're brave enough, but I know what you mean. Having a quick flip to move it up and down or whatever without having to completely rebuild it or stack stuff underneath it. What do real streamers do? I'm curious to see, because I know they have this shitty chair. I'm not going to do that ever again. So I wonder what else they're doing that is suboptimal. Back in college, where people use cinder blocks to prop things up. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Or like, I mean, speaking of college, putting a TV on a milk crate to prop it up a bit. Men will literally just set up a TV on a milk crate with a PlayStation 5 and call it good. Somebody make that meme. You just put a mattress down in the corner, and then the rest of the room is dedicated to the TV with the PlayStation. Camping chair, even better. That would have been my life. Fortunately, or maybe unfortunately, depending on your point of view, I went into the army, so it really wasn't an option for me. They had room inspections, and I had to have a relatively clean and well-organized room. It was kind of a bummer. There are tables you can adjust by button. You can even save heights. Oh, that sounds very expensive, like a Sleep Number bed, but for tables. but it would probably be really cool, especially if you have multiple people in your house. You can like adjust it on the fly. Somebody's shorter, somebody's taller, or whatever. Somebody wants to stand, somebody wants to use a yoga ball, or whatever those things are called. Do you have habits you still do every day from your time in the army? No. I'm trying to think. Basically everything that I did, I chafed against it and I refused to do it. Well, I guess I shower every day. That's not really a military specific thing. That's everybody should do that. But no, Star Shard, it's bad for your skin. You shouldn't shower every day. If you think you shouldn't shower every day, you're one of the people that should be showering every day. I don't think you understand how gross you get just sitting around. Even if it's not hot, even if you didn't do anything, it's gross. And go take a shower. You shouldn't wash your hair every day. I don't have to worry about that. Nope. I've heard people say you shouldn't shower every day because it's bad for your skin. Those people are wrong. Even if it is worse for your skin, yeah, stinky. I would rather my skin be garbage and I don't smell like ass than have the nicest skin in the world and smell like a stinky butthole. All right. So all of you Twitch watchers out there, all you lurkers who don't shower every day, please do us all a favor. Take a shower, wear deodorant, brush your teeth, wash your hands. Very simple stuff. Repeatbot does both, shower and smell. Well, you can't win them all, I guess. You gotta also clean your butthole. We've been over this. On one hand, I want it to be true because it's hilarious. But on the other hand, I think it might just be a meme where guys won't wash their butts because it's gay. So definitely do that. Even if it was gay, you should still do it because then you'll be clean. And that should be the goal. We live in a society. Have you ever used beard shampoo / beard oil? When I had my beard out really long, because I have curly hair for some reason. I don't know why. So it kind of just poofed out like a bushy beard. I used beard shampoo and beard oil to try to tame it. Eventually I realized I did not look very good with a long beard, so I shaved it off and now I keep it, you know, between like a 1/4 of an inch to like a 1/2 inch, and then I trim it. And I don't bother with beard shampoo or beard oil anymore. It just is not necessary. It's not worth the effort. Let's check on our chevrons here. Have a little stir fry. If you have a beard though, I guess give it a shot. I think it's a bit overkill in most people's situations. You really don't need anything special for your beard. Or maybe you do and I'm the idiot. But I never noticed a real difference when I used it versus when I didn't. I think just soap is fine. Emmykins, of course, being a lady, has all kinds of fancy stuff. She's got shampoo, conditioner, body wash, lotion, scrubbing spray, stuff she puts on her face, stuff she puts on other parts of her body. I don't know. So she has like an entire shelf in the basement where the shower is. That's a whole nother story. Full of her stuff, and I have one thing of soap and some face wash. Makes your face smell nice. But yeah, short beard, they say, can be pretty much covered by skin oils. Oh, am I supposed to be putting oil on my skin too? Ugh. Or do you mean the stuff that your skin naturally makes? Hopefully it's the stuff my skin naturally makes, because I don't... Okay, good. Yeah, I don't put anything special. I use soap and water and face wash, which is just another type of soap. That's it. That's all you need. Unless and then I'm thinking about how I look. I'm looking at my picture on the stream, and I'm thinking maybe I need to do a little bit more than that to look my best for the stream. Might be a good idea. Start taking care of my body a little bit better. Stop eating so many cookies. How are we on skills? We're at 2 long blunt. We're at 2 carpentry, which is okay, I guess. Cooking levels 1 through 3. Cooking level 4 we're working on. We have 1 level in farming. Is this really all we got? We did not watch nearly enough TV. I cannot believe how low our skills are right now. That's just bad. For people that says no star, you look great. I know. I could look way worse. I'm glad that I don't. I feel bad for people who I guess I feel bad for a couple of different people. One, the people who look good but are afraid to show themselves on Twitch because they face ridicule. And the people who legitimately don't look great and then still deal with the ridicule. That sucks. For the most part, other than a few controllable factors, you can't help how you look. And I think everybody should be allowed to be themselves on Twitch. And it sucks when people feel like they have to hide behind a VTuber or just no cam in general. If that's your preferred way, sure, but I feel like most of the time it's society that pressures these people into that kind of stuff. Yeah, I did not watch nearly enough TV because I don't have enough skills. I could have been learning with Dean how to make a cabinet or whatever. I think we're gonna go get some sleep here. But what is the plan for today? Well, at some point we gotta start organizing the warehouse, right? We already read the generator book. Maybe we head over to the gas station and set up one of the generators. That might be a good idea. Just so that it's in place. I really don't know. This is the part in Project Zomboid where it starts getting really repetitive. Where you just kind of take it day by day. As opposed to, oh my gosh, zombies are going to kill me, I have to survive. Now we're past that part. Now it's, okay, we gotta prepare for the water getting shut off. We have to start setting up a long-term base. We have to learn skills. We have to find ways to get food. Learn how to farm or whatever. All right, let's fry this up. Chat, what do you think I should do? What would be a fun thing for you guys to see on this stream? Because I know the way to play well in this game. But I want to know what would be most entertaining. Outside of me just running into a horde and getting mauled. Because I know that would be pretty funny for 10 seconds. And then I would regret it. Ugh. Oh, more advice. This isn't financial advice. Drink water. Just do it. You gotta stay hydrated. Stop drinking soda. Start drinking water. Don't drink frilly frou-frou drinks. Don't get vitamin water. Because that's just Kool-Aid, basically. Definitely don't drink Kool-Aid. Where's my hydrate redeem? You don't need one. Just tell me to hydrate. Here, I'll do you one better. You buy the highlight my message and say hydrate, and I'll hydrate. And if I run out of water, Emmykin's gonna have to refill. Oh, there she's gonna be right back. I guess I don't get my refill then. She's gonna be gone. No more hydrates. Sorry, everyone. 1 hour hydrate. All right. Drink water. That was maybe too much. Ugh. Too much water. Ugh. All right. So what we're gonna do? We are gonna hop in the station wagon. We're gonna load. We're gonna go grab one of the generators, and we're gonna drive over to the gas station. So let's check the trunk here, because I'm pretty sure there's stuff in here that we're gonna need to move. All right, Emmykins is coming to refill the water. Thank you. Bottle. How much is the generator? I guess we'll find out. We can move stuff around. Let's just drop this stuff off. I'm storing everything in here anyway, so what difference does it make? All right, here we go. Hop in the old station wagon. Start her up. Engine still running fine. Not the best car in the game. Not the worst, because the hatchback is the worst in my opinion. Oh, hello, zombie. Don't mind me, just on my way to the gas station to fill her up. There was a new update, not like an actual update, but a like a message. Oh, hold on. Emmykins has returned the water bottle. Move that over to the side here, in case there's more hydration incoming. There's a new update about the new crafting system that they're implementing in the game. It looks really interesting, because right now crafting is kind of bleh. Doesn't really matter. But with the new system, it seems like they're really trying to make it a little more interesting, add new recipes and stuff. A little more like Cataclysm, I think. Big generator. How much does the generator weigh? The generator weighs 40. So that won't even fit in the trunk, really? Okay, I guess we're hauling it on our person then. Whatever. Heavy load. Look out, folks. We got a heavy load here. Coming in. There's a lot of cars. It is a trailer park, though, so that kind of makes sense. Going to the gas station in the apocalypse. It's a pretty nice trip. Here we are. The old gas station arena. Like we have some new employees working here. We'll have to deal with them, I suppose. All right, hello. Hi there. Thanks for keeping an eye on the place while I've been gone. But now I'm afraid it's time for you to go. My shift. Earbuds. I don't think we need earbuds. Let's see, we got some folks up here. Okay, that one wandered away. We'll just take care of this one then. There's not too many more. What's the longest road trip I've ever been on? I drove from South Dakota to California. I wasn't driving. My dad was driving. That was pretty long. I drove personally, me and Emmykins drove from upstate New York to Minnesota, where we live now. That was about 22 hours. So I was driving like a short nap break and then driving again. That sucked. I hate road trips. Basically after that, I've sworn to just, if I'm going somewhere, I'm flying. I'm not driving. I'm done. It ain't worth it. And when I was growing up, my parents used to take us on road trips all the time. And I hesitate to call them road trips. It was basically just driving in the car, but we would drive all over the damn place. It felt like we were always going somewhere in the car, and I hated it. We're going to the beach. We're going to the pool. We're going to the Dole Plantation. We're going to go to Pearl Harbor again. We're going to go to Diamond Head. We're going snorkeling. We're going to the beach. This is all in Hawaii, by the way, which is like a 1-hour drive to cross the entire island. So if that's any indication of how much I hate being in the car, like the longest you could possibly drive. I know, Tasumaga, they don't have a commuter rail on the island of Oahu, though. I'm sorry. I think the closest thing they have is a bus downtown in Honolulu that you can take. And when I lived in California, the middle of the desert part of California, it was a 45-minute drive to the nearest actual town that wasn't on base. So anytime you wanted to go anywhere, it was at least 45 minutes just to get to the first checkpoint of the trip. No trains there either, mostly because it's a military base. Don't really have a lot of traffic going back and forth. The true demand driver of Game Boy purchases in the 90s and early 2000s was long car rides. Yeah, here's the thing. I get car sick if I do anything in the car other than sit there bored. So I couldn't read, I couldn't play video games, even though I had a Game Boy. And that might contribute to my hatred of car rides, is that I literally can't do anything during them, aside from either be annoyed or annoy others. Yeah, 45-minute driveway is pretty correct. I think I've showed it on Google Maps before. We could take a look at that. Oh, I did not want to connect that. Hold on. I wanted to pick that up. Give me a second, game. I got abstracted. Gonna go put that over by the pump. Yeah, there is not a lot of, there is public transport in most cities. When I went to Pennsylvania, the one thing I can say, outside of all the white supremacists and the awful wedding, is that the public transit was pretty great. I could get from the airport to where I needed to go. I could get to the airport from where I was. It was great. But other than that, I have nothing good to say about that trip. Learned a valuable lesson that day. Never go to a wedding. Come on now. There we go. All right, let me take a quick break here because I want to show this off. Show off the scale of the problem. Let's go to Google Earth. One second, chat, while I switch over. There we go. All right, here we are in Google Earth. Welcome to Google Earth. Welcome to Earth. I don't know why we're looking at Southern Africa right now. Probably one of the games I was playing. So here is the United States of America. Okay. Here's Germany. There you go. There's your issue right there. Germany's about the size of the state of Oregon. And here's the highway that runs through Oregon. There's one that follows the Columbia River into the frickin' Badlands, and then there's the one that goes up and down. Here's Montana. Not a lot of ways to put a rapid transit system into Montana that's gonna make any sense at all. But hey, you know what? Hold up, let's go to Minnesota. Okay, here we go. Minneapolis has a pretty awesome train system. It doesn't go anywhere outside the city as far as I'm aware, but you can get within the city pretty well. Chicago, also pretty darn good. New York, incredible. The subway is so awesome. Probably one of the best public transit systems in the world. But then you have, so this is where I lived and where Rilip lived. Then you have bumfuck nowhere up in Watertown. Guess what? No trains. Yeah, I used to live here and I had to drive all the way here every day. Somewhere on base. This is Fort Drum, by the way. This is where I used to work. Yeah, you can just look at it on Google Maps. Nobody cares. Did you go out to the Great Lakes? No. I went to Niagara, which is way the hell over here. Look at this. Here's a picture of Niagara Falls. Okay, you've been to Niagara Falls. Now you never have to go. Congratulations. Boom. Got him. Hey, let's look at the Grand Canyon while we're here. Knock that off our list too. The Grand Canyon is up here, I think. It's somewhere around here. It doesn't really matter. It's in the desert somewhere. Don't worry too much. Where is the Grand Canyon actually? Is it over here? Grand Canyon. There you go. All right, you've seen it. Big Canyon. Real cool. Order your Niagara Falls merch from starshard.com. Okay, so I'll show you where I lived just to like give you an idea. So this is Barstow, right? This is a fucking hole in the wall of a town if there ever was one. I lived here at Fort Irwin. This is Fort Irwin. Here's the only road to go anywhere. Driving through the desert. Driving. Go through the hills. Follow the road. On the highway. You're now in Barstow. Congratulations. I guess the only like nice thing is that it's not a super long drive to get to Vegas. Comparatively, like Vegas is right here. Fort Irwin is somewhere. I think we were just there. It doesn't really show up unless you zoom way in. Is this it? No, that's a farm. See, I got lost. That's how out of the way it is. Wait, where did... Oh, there's Barstow. Yeah, it's up here. Anyway. Yeah, you sent a map of the rail network. Yeah, we don't have that. We have a great highway system, I guess. But that relies on everybody having a car. So yeah, I lived in, like, there's no way. And even though Barstow, the only reason Barstow even exists is because it was a rail hub for things going into and out of Southern California for a long time. And they built the highway system and then nobody cared about trains anymore. Here's Los Angeles though. I think Los Angeles does not have a public transit system. Nothing is better than the German Autobahn. Yeah, that's probably true. Man, LA is just insane. Look at how urban everything is. Just everything from this place. I don't know everything. I guess San Fernando. Everything from Burbank to San Bernardino is just wall-to-wall urbanization. I think they said something about putting in high-speed rail between San Francisco and Los Angeles, though, which would be really cool. All right, I also lived here in Monterey, California, which is pretty awesome. Look at that, old Fisherman's Wharf. You guys want some clam chowder? You go to Old Fisherman's Wharf and you get some clam chowder. It's great. What else can you do? Oh, here's where we got married. Was it this one? It was this one. Yeah, we got married right here on this hill, right by this little pavilion. Pretty cool, huh? So this is, yeah, right at the top of the hill. You can see the bay. It's great. What else are we gonna look at? You guys want to see Hawaii? Ever been in a car at 300 kilometers an hour? No, I like being alive. So here is Oahu. Here's Pearl Harbor. I lived here at Schofield Barracks. I think we looked at this before. The house that I used to live in was demolished and replaced with these newer ones, I believe. Because when I lived here, they did not have these nice little houses. They had basically concrete 5 houses stuck together. These look more like duplexes or maybe even single family detached. So I lived here. So check this out. There is literally a school on base, right? My parents made me go to a school way the hell over here. We've talked about this before. Those pearls. Where the hell is Kanoalani? I always try to do this. I can never remember. It's somewhere around here. Is it on YPO? Give me a second, chat. I can do this. If I look long enough, I'll find it. It's like Google, or it's like GeoGuessr, right? Was it up here? Our Lady of Sorrows. Man, that is depressing. Tropic Lightning. Where they got Tropic Thunder from. Oh wait, we're back in Schofield Barracks. I've gone too far. We gotta go farther. You gotta take the highway. You get off the highway. Or do you stay on the highway? Was it here? No. Oh, I gotta look it up again. Oop. Oh, yep, see? Okay, I was close. Yeah. All right, so this is Kanoalani Elementary School. This is where I went to elementary school. Yeah, my parents would literally drive us from here to here every morning, despite the fact the school was like 5 blocks away from where I lived. Can I send a link? Yeah, you can send a link. Go for it. I do not have links blocked because no one has tried to abuse the system yet. So don't abuse the system. Wow, it seemed so much bigger when I was a kid, but this is actually a very small school. Anyway, yeah, I used to play on this playground. Here's the old, this is an old water tower. Man, it's still there, huh? They haven't developed it at all. That's pretty cool. I don't think this playground was here. I guess it might have been. Did I ever see dolphins on the way to school? How would I see dolphins? It's a highway. We lived in like the middle of the island. No, I did not. I never saw dolphins. All right. All right. Tasumaga has sent a video. Let's check it out. Let's make sure it's acceptable. Bugatti Chiron on Autobahn. All right. Let's take a look here. Let's see how fast this baby can go. Pause the game. Pause the music. Here we go. We're getting in the Bugatti. Get on the Autobahn. Yeah, I don't trust Americans to be able to drive at these speeds on the highway. They're too stupid. It would be super nice if my road trip could be over in half the time, though. Sometimes they hang out in the harbor. I didn't go past the harbor, though. I don't remember seeing any dolphins. I remember seeing an eel and just like a variety of fish. Yeah, I don't even trust them to drive at the actual posted highway speeds. Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. He's driving. That's pretty darn fast. It doesn't seem that fast in the video, but I if you were in that car, you could probably feel the intensity of the speeds experienced here. You'll notice the weather is good and there's not a lot of other drivers. So that's perfectly fine, probably. Wait, 417? It's gonna get even faster. All right, let's fucking go. We're going. I got the need for speed. Yeah. Oh, he's like, okay, maybe like, don't go in the middle of the road. Oh wow, that's that's fun. There's no speed limit, but it's illegal to have an empty tank in the middle of the Autobahn. That's, I guess it's probably illegal here too. I'm sure they'll get you for something. Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't be riding the line like that, but what do I know? I'm not German. Yeah, that's cool. And look, everybody's staying to the right. Nobody's just riding the left lane except for this guy. Because he's going so fast, he's going to be passing you, obviously. Hopefully nobody tries to make a U-turn in the middle of the Autobahn. That's pretty darn fast. Excellent video. This is, of course, Tasumaga's personal account. This is his car. He drives a Bugatti every day. Nice and straight. Not a lot of on-ramps or off-ramps. You have to drive on the right on the Autobahn. Left is only for overtaking. That's supposed to be how it is here too. But people just drive in the left lane. 600-kilometer commute does it in 1 hour. Yeah, there you go. So where else have I been? So I lived on Oahu for 3 to 4 years. Let me try to find some stuff. So this was Schofield Barracks. My dad worked. There was like a. Is this it? I don't know. Basically, he. Oh, NSA, nice. I could have got stationed in Hawaii. Damn. I got the wrong language, man. Anyway, he worked at the Army Airborne, not airborne, air assault school. So they were like rappelling out of helicopters and stuff. We've been up here to this beach, one of these parts of one of these beaches. We've been over on this side. We've been to Hanama Bay, which I want to say is down here. Yeah. Hanama Bay, I've been here. We went Diamond Head. Maybe I'm confused. Is this it? No, this is something else. This is a crater. We went to the top of Diamond Head, which I think is one of these volcanoes here. Maybe it looks different if you drop down. Oh, there it is, Diamond Head. I was looking in the wrong spot. Yeah, we climbed up top of Diamond Head here. Maybe not specifically here, maybe it was over on this side. Yeah, that's a dormant volcanic crater. Very cool. You can see it from the beach. You're hanging out down in Waikiki. Here it is adhered to. There's also a rescue lane formed in a traffic jam. Man, that sounds like a great way to drive. Let's head over to Germany again, because I did live in Germany. I guess while we're here, I can show you where specifically, because I don't live there anymore. You're not going to be able to find my house. First, we got to find Regensburg. We can just zoom in a bit here. There we are. And then did I live north or south of Regensburg? There's Hohenfels. Okay. So here's Hohenfels. This is the town of Hohenfels. I'm looking for the base. Here it is. So let me find the school. And that'll help me get my bearings. There it is. Hohenfels High School. This is where I went to high school for 1 year. Before, this was the new high school. I went to This elementary school used to be the entire school. It was elementary plus high school. Then they built the new high school. Emmykins has returned. Great, Emmykins. Welcome. I'm just showing off where I've lived. So I would come in this gate, if I remember the drive correctly. We would go this way, past the quarry. Turn. Maybe not turn? No, we turned here. Turn here. Drive. Oh man, okay, I think I might have got lost again. Oh wait, there it is, Velberg. So I lived here. I lived in this house right here. This is where I got on the school bus. School bus would come around, all the kids from the neighborhood, we'd all get on this bus and we would drive it. We'd ride the bus all the way to base every day, which now that I look at it is maybe about the same as when I lived in Hawaii for that commute. Let's see, there was a cool, let's see if I can see it on the 3D map. Here it is. There's an old ruined like medieval tower up here that you could climb up to and check it out. Looking over the town. Every spring or fall or whenever they spray the manure, they'd have the truck come out and spray poop all over these fields, and I was literally right here. This was my room on the top floor. Oh man, good stuff. And Tasumaga lives somewhere in Germany, but not the southern part. Here's Munich, or München, as it's properly called. I don't know why we have a different name for it. I guess because we don't have the umlauts. Too rural for you? Yeah, it was pretty rural. And then of course Garmisch. This is where I went for family vacations or various other school trips or whatever. We'd come down here, we'd go skiing or ride the river or whatever. Ride bikes, that kind of stuff. I have also been to Pisa, which is up here somewhere. Okay, maybe it's on the other side. I don't remember. Genoa, Florence. Chat, where's Pisa? Maybe it's not big enough to actually count. Well, I don't think we went this far down, did we? I actually don't remember where we were. We went to Pisa and we went to Cinque Terre, or Cinque Terre, however they say it in Italian. All right, let's search for it. Pisa. Oh, it was on the other side. Oh, I was way off. Okay, well, either way, we went to the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It's in there somewhere. It's not that important. But the bigger one that was more interesting to me, kind of, Cinque Terre, which is just up the ways a bit. So these are 5 towns along the coast here that are connected by footpaths. I think the train comes through here too, but it's really cool. Can't really see it as well in the Google Maps. Where on this map is the library? ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? What library do you need to see, Rilip? Do you mean from the game last night? It's in the UK somewhere, as far as I remember. Whoa. Uh-oh. Chat. The Earth has been inverted. Everybody hang on. I can fix this. Hold on. UK library, gross. Whoa. So, here's Lower Egypt, and here's Upper Egypt. And now you know why. Yes, I flung Rilip off the world. I spun it around too fast. Chat, did you know that I can read all these Arabic names for the cities? Alexandria. You know that Alexandria is named after Alexander the Great? That's obvious. Did you know that Kandahar is also named after Alexander the Great? If I can find it. Wow, why Google Earth, why do you take so long to load? Kandahar. So Alexandria, and Kandahar are both named after Alexander. It's not, it's okay. Here, let me find the actual information. Kandahar is a city in Afghanistan located in the south of the country on the Arghandab River, blah, blah, blah. Maybe it's not Kandahar. Maybe I'm thinking of another one. The city was named as Alexandria in Arachosia after the invasion of Alexander the Great in 330 BC, which was the recorded name for the city until the Islamic conquest. It is suggested that the name Kandahar evolved from Iskandar, pronounced as Skandar, in the local dialect version of the name Alexander. There you go. So, I mean, there are so many cities named after Alexander the Great. Let me see if I can just Google the list. So Alexandria Arachosia is in Kandahar. Alexandria Eskate, likely near Kuzhan, Tajikistan. Alexandria in the Caucasus, near the Hindu Kush. Alexandria and Margiana, Gyar Kala, Turkmenistan. Like, dude just loved his freaking name. Sasha's a very common nickname, as it's a nickname for Alexander. Don't ask me why. It's just the way people pronounce things. He didn't conquer most of Europe. He conquered like Greece and Egypt and the Levant, and then he went on his way to India before he died. But yes. I mean, it's a lot, but he didn't go this way. He went this way because this is where all the excitement stuff was back in those days. This was just a bunch of barbarians back in that time. My address is publicly available on the internet anyway. That's okay. Let's see if we can find it. That's what I don't understand. Like, people complain about getting doxxed. It's like, did you guys never heard of a phone book? Hold on, we can no, wait, we don't want to do that. We can do the coordinates. 5120. We'll just go 51 6.67. Whee! Oh, near Cologne. Okay. Well, there it is. Probably somewhere in there. We're not gonna like zoom close. Just want to see what big city. Why does it take so long to load? Oh, Dusseldorf. Okay. Yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff going on here. So city, 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 and then nothing, nothing, nothing down here in the south. I am self-employed. My address is on my website. Very cool. I am not self-employed. I am employed by a company. And then I guess I do this on the side, but this doesn't really make money. It's just fun. It's a good hobby to have. Here's London. Never been to the UK. I lived in Germany. I went to Belgium. I went to France. Mostly just to visit Euro Disney. I don't think I went to the Netherlands. I didn't go to Poland, but my mom and my sisters did, to get pottery for some reason. We went to Slovakia once. For some reason. We ate at a McDonald's and then turned around. I've been to Austria. Italy. And I think that's it. Basically, I lived here and I went to like 4 other countries, and that I've been to more states than I've been to countries, which makes sense. I'm from America. It's a lot easier to get around. Of course, when I was living in Europe, you could just drive. You didn't need passports or anything. Except we went to Slovakia. Slovakia was special. They were like, why are you here? And we're like, we just wanted to check it out. When my dad said that, he's like, we just kind of wanted to like check it out. And they're like, okay. So we went to a McDonald's in Slovakia and then turned around and went back to Austria. Anyway, this is where I live now. Oh, you know what we should do? Okay, so this is New Ulm right here. So I live in this town. This is a tiny little town in southern Minnesota, but it's named after Ulm, which I don't actually know where it is. Oh, oh, no, don't take me to, why would I want to go to Ulm, Germany? Why would I want to go to University of Louisiana? I guess it thought I was saying ULM. So this is the city that New Ulm is named after. There's also a New Ulm in Texas. We don't talk about that one. Much bigger city. Oh, there's also a New Ulm across the river from Old Ulm. Whatever. It's not that big a deal. Ulm seems to be much cooler than New Ulm. It's also way older. And this is in what part? What province or whatever is this? It doesn't really say. What? It's not in Bavaria though. It's like right across the border. It's still in southern Germany though. Versus way the heck up here. And then you have this side of Germany. You got Berlin, you got Hamburg, Frankfurt. It's down here. I've been to Frankfurt, but only to go to the airport. There's a lot around here where I have not been. I was in Portugal and Spain, but only in Mallorca. I was in the Netherlands and in Belgium. That's it. Otherwise, I was only once in Egypt. Really? That's cool. Like I said when I was in, I've said this on stream before, when I was in language school, my classmates got to go to Cairo for an immersion trip to, you know, because we were an Arabic class. So they got to drive out, or fly out here, not drive. That would be pretty cool though. They had driven. Okay, let me turn this down. We don't need the cloaca screaming in our ears. Al-Qahira. Medinat Al-Qahira Al-Jadida. New Cairo City. That sounds like the soundtrack from Cool Spot. I believe this is from Animal Crossing. Tasumaga had to apply for an extra passport. I don't know that I would want to go to Egypt at this point. It's, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of hit or miss, like how much enjoyment you're going to get out of visiting. My, lady classmates, when they came back, they were talking about how they got hissed at by some women because I guess you're supposed to, because it's a Muslim country, you're supposed to cover up your head and stuff, which sucks that you have to do that. Where's the pyramids? They're like right here. This is like Emmykins is always talking about how she wants to go to Egypt and see the pyramids and stuff. They're literally like 100 feet away from the city. There's a McDonald's down here probably. So, oh wow, the pyramids are so cool. Let's go swing by the subway afterwards. Right there in the city. I mean, look at this. You got people living in the shadow of the dang pyramids. Mr. Language School, MLS campus. I don't know why Arabic script is so small. It's so hard to read. Madrasa Mr. Al-Lugat? Lugat? Yeah. The Egyptian language school. Then they went to St. Petersburg. You see how that went. Oh wait, my parents got to Egypt right before the Arab Spring kicked off. Then they were in Greece right before the fires and the riots, and they went to St. Petersburg. Tell your parents to stop visiting countries. Just keep them where they are. Anyway, let's get back to the game. I guess I've stalled enough. I also don't need a passport, Tasumaka. I can visit any state that I want. Yeah, I don't need to fill this up right now. What was I doing? I guess we'll drive up to the... Oh no, let me go grab the other generator. And we'll drive up to the warehouse and drop it off there. They moved back to America in 2016. Rilip, why? You need to tie him to something. Don't let him leave. Now see, I'm smart. I don't ever go anywhere. All you have to do is stay at home and play video games and watch Twitch streams and you'll be happy. That's what I've discovered anyway. Tie them to a rabbit's foot, a horseshoe, and a 4-leaf clover. Just do all the lucky charms. Don't skimp out. Heart, stars, horseshoes, clovers, and blue moons, pots of gold, rainbows, red balloons. Just get them all in there. I don't know why some of those are also lucky charms, but they're in the cereal, so I just have to assume that they are. I guess blue moons because it's rare, like once in a blue moon. Why are all the zombies dead already? Because I killed them all. Why else would they be dead? I came through here. This is where I got the generators last Friday. All right, now we're gonna drive up to the warehouse. I've left a trail of death and destruction in my wake, Rilip. What happens when you miss a stream? Too busy eating dinner with your parents who apparently just cause mayhem wherever they go. And people say zombies are the monsters. Well, if you watch the Disney Channel movie, Zombies, or Zombies, then you'll learn zombies are in fact monsters who are also subjugated underclass. There's a 2-tiered justice system for zombies, and the reason for that is because if they don't have a special bracelet that they wear, they will literally eat people, which seems like kind of an important thing. It makes a terrible allegory for racism, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So what are you saying, that all people of different races would murder you if it wasn't for the subjugation that we put on them? Well, now who's the real racist? It's the same thing with the X-Men. Like, yeah, people aren't afraid of what they don't understand. They're afraid of people who can kill them with their mind. That's why mutants are oppressed. Freaking people. Oh, Magneto was right. Magneto was right. Like, no, Magneto was wrong. I don't care if he survived the Holocaust. Now he leads a group of people who literally murder people as part of their daily existence. It's ridiculous. It's the reason we don't let people walk around with nuclear bombs. We gotta keep those under lock and key. They can't be trusted. I never read those comics, so I don't really like the X-Men. That might be part of why. My issue with X-Men is that everybody has weird ass powers. And I get that it's a storytelling yada yada yada. We wanted to have a connected universe of multiple superheroes, whatever. I don't care. It's stupid. If you get your power from the same place, you should have the same powers. When the Fantastic Four got their powers from gamma radiation, or no, that's the Hulk. Cosmic rays, whatever they did, it was the 60s. Could have been anything. They should have all got the same kind of powers. Instead, we got a stretchy guy, a rock man, fire dude, and invisible / shield woman. When did they add the shield powers, by the way? Because she's called the Invisible Woman. I assume that is kind of a useless power most of the time. So they had to give her something else to work with. Otherwise she would be useless. Rilip, you're comic books, man. Can you explain? Oh, it's locked? Alright. Okay, also locked. Good info. I'm on mobile now. Typos are entirely my phone's fault. Oh, great. What you're watching me on mobile now, Rilip? You can't bother to What are you doing? Are you having fun tonight? Are you doing something fun? Oh, don't connect. Take the generator. They retconned how her powers work. Of course they did. Because they realized invisibility is a shit power for a superhero to have. Great for a spy, not great for a superhero. Last time I checked, she's not a super spy. That's Black Widow's job. And Black Widow doesn't have any superpowers. She's just cool. And of course, Rilip knows. Because he's a comic books nerd weirdo. I was actually talking to my coworker today who is also a comic books nerd weirdo. He saw Blue Beetle. And he said it was good. And then he explained the plot. And I didn't understand how, like, what part of it people think is good. She used to turn invisible, then she could make force fields and her fields can bend light. Because she's invisible. Okay. Sure, why not? You know who else could turn invisible? Kevin Bacon in Hollow Man. He was the villain, though. Then they changed it where her fields are psychokinesis. What the heck, man? This is what I'm talking about with superheroes. If you have to keep making things up, I guess just keep doing it because you're making money on the deal, but it just seems like bad storytelling. She's Invisible Woman. She turns invisible. Yeah, it's a shit power. Maybe she can sulk about it a bit. But then to change it, like, oh no, actually she could always make shields. Ben, you've always been made of rocks. Get out of here. Get bent. Get bent. Get bent. Yeah. Take that, zombies. Alright, grab a watch. Ooh, gold watch. Yeah. We take those. A lot of zombies to handle with a pipe wrench. This is a crowbar, Philip. I stopped using the pipe wrench like 3 weeks ago. Where have you been? I think I used the pipe wrench until I found a crowbar. And then I stopped. So, let's have some food while we're out here. So I really don't want to have to go break a window to get into the upstairs part of the restaurant, but we might have to. Or break a door, rather. But I can see no way around it. That nice station wagon. Wouldn't mind stealing that one. It's got the wood paneling on the side. Very classy. Rilip is hanging out with my wife while she works. The crowbar is 1 pixel long. Sue me. Yeah, I guess you are watching on mobile. Yeah, crowbar is my favorite weapon in this game just because it's so durable and it does a decent amount of damage. And I'm not too worried about it like breaking in the middle of a fight usually, whereas with an axe I get a little more concerned. All right, so we cannot crack this open. We're gonna have to smack the door. Come on. Crowbar also seems useful as a tool. Unfortunately, unlike in Cataclysm, it can't be used to open doors the way that you would think that it could be. You have to actually just smack them. Which, for some reason, this is taking... There we go. For some reason, that's taking a lot of smacks. Get bent. Stupid zombie. Alright, what do you got on you? Ooh, a key. Oh, now that you give me a key. Thanks, game. That's really helpful. Okay, no zombies in here, so we're clear. Clear. All right. Grab a a gun case. All right, we take those. Free gun. Hammer. Sewing kits. I take the sewing kit. Eat our stir fry. So basically the goal is we're going to turn that warehouse into a fortress, workshop, mechanic shop, etc., etc. That's going to require a lot of movement of crates, installation of shelving, installing walls, getting a bed at some point, and all that stuff. So we're going to start working on that now. Do 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 do. All right, I gotta remember to unlock all the doors up front. We also have to build a new door because the zombies broke out this back door, which really sucks. But I guess it's one of the potential problems you can have when you're trying to raid a place, right? Do they ever respawn? Yes, zombies will respawn. I haven't turned off zombie respawn, so they will respawn. Kind of. It's not quite as dire as you might think it would be. I'm gonna just put the gun case up here. We're not going to be using that for a while. Well, I guess let's get this party started. Gotta start moving shit around. Wing kit can go in there. We're gonna need a hammer and a screwdriver, I believe. Let's go find a screwdriver and we'll start moving shit around. Here's our screwdriver. All right. Oh no, we need a saw. That's what we need. Not a screwdriver. There's bound to be a saw around here somewhere. There's so many crates of stuff. Another crowbar. That's the garden saw. There we go. All right. So step one. We just start moving everything into one area, and then that'll let us easily start moving stuff around. Just get her in there. Well, they will not respawn inside buildings, typically. I think as long as you've been to a place relatively recently, it's safe. And the reason I confused the two tools, Rilla, is because in Cataclysm you need a screwdriver and a hammer to dismantle stuff, whereas in Zomboid it's different. Go ahead and pick up this crate. There we go. Place it over here. Beautiful. Yeah. We're making progress, chat. I should probably clear these zombies out of here just so they're not taking up space. I also got to remember to unlock the door. So yeah, this is the base building portion. That's the part that we're at now. So right now we have power and we have water. So we're safe on that front. But eventually the water will stop and the power will turn out. And we're going to have to start... We're going to have to build rain barrels and stuff like that. Unlock the door, unlock the door. Go over to the other side and unlock that door. Okay. I'd like to get some more of these shelves and then a bunch of crates as well. Oh, hey, we got some company. Go give them a warm star shard welcome. Hey guys, what are you doing so close to my new warehouse base? Oh yeah, really? I don't see it. Doesn't count. How long does infrastructure last once the zombie apocalypse starts? It varies. I don't actually know how long. Some amount of time. But it's not forever. Like, you're good for a couple of weeks, but after that, stuff's gonna start failing. So I'm gonna try to... What do you mean I'm wrong? I don't know. I don't remember. It's a variable range. So could be tomorrow, could be a couple weeks from now. Grab the corpse. Get it out of here. Start moving all these bodies out into the courtyard here. Or over here, I guess. There's a key. I'll take a key. I don't know what it's for, but we'll have it. Star is wrong. Star is wrong. Star is wrong. I know. I'm always wrong. I didn't give a number though, so how can I be wrong? I just don't know. There's a difference between being wrong and not knowing. So we're gonna clear out all the zombies. We're gonna rearrange all the crates and shelving. We're gonna add a wall to separate the different garage bays. And then we're gonna build a bedroom up on the second floor. Imprecise answer, therefore wrong. This is like the scene from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. He's like African or European? I don't know. And then he dies because he gets flung off his own bridge. Was that the Tim character? Where he's like, there are those who call me Tim. And it's supposed to be funny because he has like a normal guy name. That whole movie's supposed to be funny. Know things and play video games. That's my thing. I know useless information. Knowing when the power in water shuts off is too useful for me to know. It's the same actor, but not Tim. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. What is... Does he have a name, the guy on the bridge? Rilip, I bet you've memorized every line to that movie, because that was all there was to do back in the day. You and your friends would sit around and just quote the movie for hours on end. His name was just Bridgekeeper. All right. Straight and to the point. I like it. All right. So, step one, we got to peel away this area. We're going to strip away this first layer of crates. And try to move everything back a level so we can access it all. We're gonna have so much storage, it's gonna be absolutely insane. Is that even the best Monty Python movie though? Because I feel like Life of Brian is also really funny. You have to pick a new name based on one attribute only. What do you pick? Oh no. Like an attribute. Do I have to have the attribute? I suppose that would make sense. If I don't have the attribute, then why would I have that name? They call me the disposal because I eat all the food. That's terrible. People could go like the wrong way with that. They call me the disposal because I'll eat anything. So we're gonna pick up these crates. There is a small chance to break these like that. So that's why we have a lot more here than we're ever gonna use. So it doesn't really matter. But that's something to consider as we're moving these around, is that we need to However many we have when we're done is how many we have for the time being. So I'm not going to make more crates. We're not going to need that many crates. That's too many crates. Okay, get the sandbags out of there. There we go. I'm going to start down here because it'll be easier to see as I move them from the front. Ooh, metal sheets. Don't use these for bed. Use these to build other things. What would you pick, Rilip? What would your weird... this is my title name be? I am Twitch Watcher. Oh yeah. Put that crate down. Grab. Ooh, another crowbar. Very cool, very cool. Life of Brian's pretty good. Honestly, I'd say it's better because it has more plot. The Holy Grail's kind of propped up by its cult status. That's what I'm saying. Like, Life of Brian's actually a movie. Monty Python's just a series of sketches that are like loosely connected by the King Arthur story. Like the whole subplot with Galahad going to the brothel or whatever. My friend's mom wouldn't let us watch that scene. I can't be disposal. Oh, that's true. But I love eating people's leftovers. If they're like, hey, I'm not gonna finish my lunch, do you want the rest? I'm gonna be like, yes. Do I look like somebody who turns down free food? I can be leftovers. Interesting how differently the film is called in our... What is it called in your country, Tasumaga? And which one? Holy Grail or Life of Brian? Or Nuns on the Run, which has, I think Eric Idle's in Nuns on the Run. I don't think it's a Monty Python thing, though. It's also got the guy who played Hagrid from Harry Potter in it. They have to pretend to be nuns in a wacky hijinks ensue kind of movie. Can I be Fatso? That'll be my name. No, because I'm fat, but I'm not the fattest guy. So unless I'm literally the only person who has a title for a name, I don't think I get to be Fatso. We need Dom DeLuise level fatness to be Fatso. The Holy Grail is called Die Ritter der Kokosnuss, the Knights of the Coco. Oh wait, that's hilarious. Is this the same friend that couldn't play Pokemon? No, this was a different friend. No, the friend who couldn't play Pokemon would have never been allowed to watch any part of that movie. I felt so bad for that kid and for that kid's dad, because the dad seemed like a cool enough dude, but I feel like his wife just like ran the show. Like, why are you letting them watch that? They can't eat that. That's not godly enough or whatever. So sad. If Emmykins was like that, we would not be married. I can tell you that much. Stop pretending that Star had multiple friends. Listen, when I was a kid, when you're a kid, it's easy to make friends. This was when I was in elementary school, like 9-10 years old. It's easy to make friends then. That's not even, I don't think that's even debated. I can name some of those friends. There was Levi, there was James. James was the one whose mom wouldn't let us watch that scene in the Holy Grail. I don't even remember the name of the kid who couldn't play Pokemon. He was kind of... See, I was in Boy Scouts with him, which is how I knew him. But I didn't hang out with him as much as I did with my other friends who were allowed to play Pokemon. There was Levi, I said. There was Vi. Vi was super cool. He had a PlayStation 2. Like way before, like right when it came out. Most of my friends though, we played N64. That was the big game system when I was a kid. Knights of the Coconut is way cool. Yeah, but it's just one part of it though. I guess he's constantly banging the coconuts. Still, it's like you're taking the one part and running with it. Trying to think, there was Nicholas or Nick, they called him. Man, I miss going to sleepovers at people's houses. You can't do that when you're an adult unless you get drunk at a party, and then it's more of an imposition than it is a planned thing. Like, dude, come over, we're gonna stay up all night and eat junk food and play video games. You can't do that when you're an adult. People will think you're nuts. You can't play Pokemon, but you can be. Boy Scouts is super religious. What are you talking about? I remember one of the things to become an Eagle Scout is you have to like affirm your faith in God. I never became an Eagle Scout because I wasn't in long enough to even get to that point. I hated being in Boy Scouts. Every time I was like, can I quit? I hate doing this. And my parents were like, no, you have to do something. I'm like, yeah, no, I did not like being in Boy Scouts. It was kind of like being in the army, except you have to pay them to be in it. Rilip says, I think I'd be Python. Okay, what, now you're a Metal Gear Solid character. You can be Otacon, because you're an otaku. How about that? If we're gonna be Metal Gear Solid characters. I'll be Solidus Snake. Because there's 3 snakes. There's Solid Snake, Liquid Snake, and Solidus Snake. Because I guess Gaseous Snake was too stupid. Rilip got to life, but Eagle was way too much work, presumably. Yeah, no, I did not like being in Boy Scouts. I was so glad when we moved to Germany. And I didn't have to do it anymore. Of course, then my parents put me in a freaking Christian youth group, which admittedly wasn't as bad as it sounds, because mostly we just like went places, like went on trips to various places around the country, and that was the Italy trip actually, so you know, that was kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know, I don't know why my mom insisted on making us go to church all the time. Because it was always her. My dad didn't care. Like, my dad sucks, but at least he didn't try to make us go to church all the time. Now that I'm an adult, I can just not go and nobody cares. Rilip says, I've been to Italy once. Way too hot in the summer. Yeah, that's welcome to Earth, Rilip. It's way too hot in the summer everywhere now. It was 100 and something here on Wednesday. It was crazy. I realize that it's August, but still 115 in Minnesota. Just the worst. That is insane. Yeah. I don't know. People were saying, oh no, that happens sometimes. Yeah, well, it probably shouldn't happen that often. It's the hottest it's been since they started keeping records. Like, that's a little concerning, don't you think? It's the hottest July of all time. It's hotter than the last time that it was hottest, which was last year. Uh-oh. Things might not be going so great for Earth. Fortunately, we got Twitch. We have each other. There's items in that container. What? Loot it. Get it out of there. Yeah, concrete powder actually has no use, so we're just gonna throw that up. Tasumanga hasn't been to a church in years. I just remembered I also have to leave the church, so I don't have to pay church tax anymore. You gotta pay church tax? What the heck kind of system they're running over there? Oh, the hottest July of all time so far, Rilip says. Astute observation, Rilip. Yes, so far. get this concrete powder put away. Yeah, concrete powder still has no use, so we can just safely delete it. Just chuck it in there. Go throw these in the crate. We should fill up this water bottle too. You never know when the water's gonna shut off. It'll be nice to have some extra. Oh wait. Okay, I think the water might have shut off. Yep. Water has shut off, chap. So we better start figuring out how to boil water real fast, or we're gonna be in a world of hurt. Power's still on though, at least. Church and state are separated according to the Constitution, but I remind you again, the Good Friday is a silent day and dancing is forbidden. Right, because you live in the town from Footloose. Very, very silly. Fuck Germany. There's stuff like that in America too, but it's usually on a local level as opposed to either for the whole country or for the whole state. I'm wrong. Rilip, I think you screwed up that emote there a little bit. Something's gone horribly wrong on your phone. I cannot wait. If I ever get the partner, which who knows if that'll ever happen, the main reason that I want to do it is to get rid of the stupid *49 so I can have an actual prefix for my emotes. It's not like I get better treatment from Twitch or better, or like money or whatever. I just want to have access to that power. The state collects the church tax for the church and then presumably gives it to the church, right? Or they just keep it for themselves. Ooh, Stardew Valley. Here we go. Let's go. It's time to start the farming part of this playthrough. I gotta go gather up dirt and dump it on the roof. Okay, let's get the planks down. And now we wait. It does take a while to put planks in a crate. 8 o'clock. Time to rock. So what? I guess we'll spend the night out here in the restaurant. My remote's got the prefix Rilip, which is perfect. I never made any. Yeah, what happened to Rilip being a streamer, guys? You streamed like 5 times and then you gave up. Embarrassing. Well, I mean, what's more embarrassing? Rilip sees that it's not worth it and gives up, or me who keeps doing it even though I get nothing out of it? All right, there's a zombie coming. Hold on, I gotta deal with you. Oh, and your friend too, huh? All right, what is this? It's a party? Oh, Jesus, where did you guys all come from? Shit. Uh-oh. Time to go. Maybe we'll just come over here. Oh, lights on? Okay, lights are on. Should be okay now. You guys saw all those zombies, right? Like, I have no idea where they came from. I thought that we were relatively clear. They must have wandered in from the south. Cigarettes, lingerie, don't care. At least you have like 3 subs. Yeah, but I need more than that to get anything done on Twitch. Come on. How am I gonna become a giant popular Twitch streamer like Northern Lion if I don't debase myself or whatever? I guess he's been doing it for a really long time. He has the incumbent advantage. I need to step up my Binding of Isaac gameplay, I think. Or get really good at some other game. All right, what do we got here? Bread knife. Don't care. Take all the alarms. Take all the digital watches. Did we actually? Okay, there's one left. Let's go clear that out. Come on. Awesome, Muggy, you got to get out the vote, man. You got to make your voice heard. I don't know how it works over there. You guys have like a dictator or like a king, right? Just go tell your grievances to the king. Oh, we're sleepy. All right, let's go get some sleep. Ugh. Just head across the parking lot. Look at all these zombies. Jeez. Philip says, I haven't spent much time on Twitch lately. Missing a lot of urban streams too. Busy with nothing. Yeah, that's fair. At least you come to my streams. I tend, because urban streams in the morning for us, I tend to have it on while I'm working, but it's hard to watch and work for a long period of time because I have work to do. So yeah, it makes sense. I think Twitch's and streamers' popularity sort of ebbs and flows depending on what's out there. And especially during the summer, people are out doing things, as opposed to the winter where people are in with nothing to do. So it all kind of does that. We got pears. Good. Delicious pears. I have been enjoying that Urban has been playing something besides KSP, because I don't know if you guys remember this. I'm kind of over KSP. Like, KSP 2 flopped out into early access, and I haven't been interested in it at all. They may have added science, or maybe they're going to be adding science soon. But all my fears came true with the early access release of KSP 2, where it was going to be unfinished, it was going to be buggy, it was going to be missing a lot of the features that were promised, and it was going to feel like basically no work had been done. And somehow they thought, oh, we're going to have this out in 2020. We're in 2023 now. Oh my god, we have nothing. What do we do? Early access. Hit the early access button. They've added parts that don't do anything. Hooray! Oh man, that's such a bummer. Like, I loved KSP for so long, and when I first heard about KSP 2, I was like, that is instantly going on my wish list. I'll buy it day one. But the more that I saw from it, and the more people talked about it, and the more I heard like the behind the scenes drama, the less and less interested I get. How do you fuck up that badly? You get just enough rope to hang yourself, and then you go through with it, I guess. Guys, we want you to work on the latest iteration of the worldwide sensation that is Kerbal Space Program. All right, we love Kerbal Space Program. We can do this. Oh god, we can't do this. Why did we agree to this? This was a terrible idea. Whose idea was this? And that's how we got where we are now, basically, in a nutshell. Step 1, get a publisher who cares about money and not the franchise. Yeah, good point. I wonder why it's not very good. Could it be because 2K is working on it? 2K, most famous, of course, for milking the shit out of Grand Theft Auto. That 2K? We broke another one. That's okay. We got plenty more where that came from. Keep looting them. Sure, the original devs or whoever got bought out is laughing all the way to the bank, though. So at least somebody got something out of KSP 2, even if it wasn't the fans of the series. Still kind of sad, though. All right, drop off these planks. Got some sandbags. Those will come in handy later. Although we really only need 1 or 2. Sometimes I wish that I had Elon Musk level money and I could just spend it all making the video games that I've always wanted to see. Wouldn't that be a better use of money than whatever the fuck Elon Musk is doing with it? Hey guys, I love video games. I want to see some great video games. I'm going to put all my money into making the best possible video games so we can all enjoy them. Instead of, oh, I'm going to buy Twitter and then fuck with everybody. What a fucking waste. That's why I don't have money though, because I'm not incredibly greedy and obscenely privileged. If I had Elon Musk money, I would never be on Twitter again. Forget buying it. Yeah, what is, like, I can understand the need to have attention, right? I like streaming on Twitch because people watch me and people talk to me and it feels like I'm being perceived, which is cool. I don't understand why Elon Musk does it though. Like, if I had that kind of money, you would never hear from me again. Exactly. I would be playing video games. I guess you would hear from me when they say Starshard invests in multi-billion-dollar publisher who only the best games will be made. Elon Musk does a lot of shit, but also many good and important things. Yeah, but he doesn't run SpaceX. He just bought it. He's not an engineer. He's not a rocket scientist. He's a money guy. And I hope that people are beginning to see that he doesn't actually have any talent. He just is, he started off wealthy and just went from there. And I don't even know what's so good about SpaceX anyway. Last time I checked, their rocket exploded in midair and spread hazardous waste over an endangered ecosystem. Well, it was a test. It was a test. Okay, well, it was a shitty test because it failed, and now you've just killed a bunch of endangered seabirds. Congratulations. No, it's a test. It's supposed to explode like that. He puts the money in there. Without the SpaceX, sure, I guess. Can he? Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe he could invest in a brain or a conscious something. Musk's status, he stays around just long enough to duck it all up. Yeah. I mean, listen, if my parents owned an emerald mine in South Africa and I was already a millionaire, but going on billionaire when I was born, I don't know how I would have turned out. It would have been a very different upbringing, I suppose. If I had money now, I know what I would do with it. And I can still judge people for the way that they spend their money. Like, going to space is cool. I like going to space. But something tells me that Elon Musk is not investing in SpaceX for the good of all mankind. He's doing it so he can flee to Mars when Earth explodes. Given your incredible levels of douchery, we'd all be doomed. Now that I'm the billionaire, I'm gonna buy Twitch and I'm gonna be the only person streaming on Twitch. Can you imagine if Twitch was just one guy? Would you name your child Zeg? No. Yeah, I don't have enough stupid in my head to give my kid an unpronounceable name. Heck, I don't even have enough stupid in my head to have a kid to begin with. As of today, I am purchasing twitch.tv. I will be the only one streaming on twitch.tv. Everyone else, go fuck yourselves. That's one way to get... I mean, will people even show up at that point? Probably. There's be some level of inertia, like, well, I go to Twitch every day. Eat shit, Hammer. I'm the hot tub streamer now. You've all got to watch my stream. And if I had that kind of money, I could have a hot tub too. It wouldn't just be a kiddie pool in my backyard. Or maybe I still would do it just to spite everyone. That would be That would be so silly. It's perfect. Ugh. Keep an eye out for zombies. Oh, there's one there. Speak of the zombie devil. Always got to have your wits about you in this game. You never know when someone's going to try to sneak up on you. They just kind of come out of the trees as they so desire. Wait, plaster powder. Oh, we need plaster powder. Don't delete that. We can delete concrete powder, though. Yeah, I can think of a lot of good that could be done with Elon Musk's wealth that is not being done. Like, wow, I could feed the entire continent of Africa. Will I do that? No, I will purchase Twitter and shitpost all day and harass people. That's what I would do. Oh, it's like my alarms are going off. Shit. This is why you're supposed to check these before you put them in the storage. But I couldn't be bothered, I guess. Plaster powder. Philip, what would you do if you had $1 billion? I guess disappear to your private island and never be heard from again. Start a sex cult. That'd be pretty cool too. Wasn't there... Okay, so you guys remember Smallville, right? Everybody on Smallville ended up in some weird sex cult, right? But the guy who was running the sex cult was just like a normal looking guy. How did he manage to do this? I must learn this power. He told the UN he'd give them $5 billion if they gave him a plan to match their claim to end hunger, then he didn't. Oh, of course. Ugh. If I had Musk money, it would go to urban planning. Yeah, isn't that what rich people used to do? Like, build buildings and shit? Make libraries and museums and parks? And big fuck-off statues and monuments to their greatness? Nobody does that anymore. They just invest it so they make even more. Financial advice. If you're rich enough to say fuck you, you can afford to maybe help out the rest of society. Some trains, libraries, mixed-use neighborhoods. So you'd be like that guy in Florida who bought a town and like made it good and everybody loves living there. Sounds perfect. I can dig it. I don't remember what it's called, but you wouldn't be like Ford, who built a city in Brazil to harvest rubber and then just like fucked everybody. Wait, speaking of fucked everybody, let's get back to the sex cult thing, because this fascinates me. So I'm an average looking guy, I like to think. Maybe below average. But the guy running the sex cult that I'm talking about, I don't even remember what it was called. It was some stupid new age crap. He just looked like a regular guy. Pasumaga will never buy it. No, I wouldn't buy a city in the U. I mean, that's probably the cheapest you could buy a city. Because as we were talking about last time when Chicago sold all their parking meters, you can just buy parts of the city for like pennies on the dollar, basically. So maybe you could buy the entire city of Chicago if you gave them enough money. I don't even know who you would talk to about that. The mayor? The mayor doesn't own the city. Maybe you'd have to talk to the US government. Or the state of Illinois, probably. Either way, if you had that kind of money, yeah, why buy Twitter when you could buy a small nation and run it like your own little kingdom? Wouldn't that be more fun and less impactful on the rest of the world? Yeah, Rilip, the Brazil city was a disaster, and it wasn't even a sex cult. It was just a regular town thing, kind of. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, Henry Ford built a town in the Amazon rainforest to harvest rubber, and he made it an American style town, but all the people that worked there like got too hot, or there was malaria and whatever else goes on down there, and then they'll just abandon it. Tropico IRL, yeah, really. El Presidente, welcome to your new island nation. I am your assistant, Penultimo. We should play some Tropico again this year. It's been a while since I did Tropico. You guys like that game, right? I tried to play the pirate one for Pirate Day, which is coming up at the end of next month, by the way. Let's not forget about International Talk Like a Pirate Day. I don't know what I'm going to be doing this year. Maybe Sid Meier's Pirates again, or I'll try to find another pirate game. There's one called, I don't know. I was thinking of Avast, but that's the antivirus. I like the idea of Tropico, but I never really seem to get the swing of it. It's a city building game. Did you never play Caesar or... Well, Caesar's maybe a little too far back. Banished? Or any of those types of games? I'm breaking all these dang crates, man. Let's go throw some of this stuff away. I feel like I got lost in the tutorial and ran out of things to do. Well, I can't help you there. It's a... Which one were you playing? There's a lot. There's like 6 of them. The first 2 were... The first one is actually pretty decent. The second one is impossible to play on modern machines. And then 3 through 6 have kind of just been the same game over and over. So... Yeah, if you're playing 3 or 5, which is... I think they're on 6 is the most recent. I don't know. I remember 3, 4, 5, and 6 being pretty easy to get into. Maybe I'll just play regular Tropico for Talk Like a Pirate Day, and I'll talk like a pirate while I'm playing it. Yarr! Last year we tried playing Tropico 2 Pirates Cove, but this year we be playing Tropico 5. Shiver me timbers. Have you heard where the pirate accent came from? Some part of England where the guy who played a pirate in the movies was from. Yes. Thanks, Hollywood, for giving us an unrealistic portrayal of pirates. Still a fun accent, though. What is Pirate Day? International Talk Like a Pirate Day, which is September 29th, is a day to celebrate the legacy, the lasting legacy of the golden age of sail and the golden age of piracy in the Caribbean, where we talk about pirates and talk like pirates and just kind of celebrate that culture in a fun way, not like a we're gonna rape and pillage a village type situation. What the fuck? It's like a dumb made up holiday. It's not a real holiday. It's like National Hot Dog Day or International Donut Day. It's just a silly made up day to celebrate whatever the fuck. In this case, it's pirates. We celebrate that culture by not acknowledging anything about it. Yes. We just say, oh, pirates, they were fun and they had funny accents and they had parrots and sailed on ships. We don't worry too much about the problematic aspects of piracy. You know, the murder and the kidnapping, and et cetera, et cetera. Bah! McMathy, why are you bawing me? Go buy yourself. Hey, McMathy, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by tonight. We're having a good time playing Zomboid. Lots of slavery. I mean, would you rather be on a pirate ship or on a British Navy ship? Because I think that might narrow it down a bit. Probably rather be on a pirate ship. Like, you wouldn't have a long life, but you might have a pretty okay life compared to being on a Navy ship as a non-officer. It's like being in the Army, except somehow even worse. And way worse than being in the Navy. The modern Navy. Where you get to play Duck, Duck, Goose for PT. Speaking of which, what is today's stupid day that it is? I'm curious. I'm going to look it up after I transfer this bag of plaster powder. Today is... So August 25th. My computer doesn't say it's anything. Let me look it up. Today... Holidays. What is today? Today is... National Banana Split Day. Day of Songun. Putting the military first and recognizing the history and leadership of Kim Jong-il. Okay, maybe we don't do that one. Kiss and Makeup Day. Exercise your strength by forgiving. Just kiss and make up. National Park Service Founders Day. National Secondhand Wardrobe Day. National Whiskey Sour Day. It's Billy Ray Cyrus's birthday. Uruguay Independence Day. Andrew Hussey's birthday. Who the hell's Oh, Homestuck. And then just a bunch of people's birthday. Gene Simmons. Tim Burton. Oh, Tim Burton. Sean Connery. The legendary actor and one of the most handsome men ever. Yeah, I'm gonna... Okay. I don't know about that one. Maybe a really, really long time ago, he was one of the most handsome men ever. I mean, he was cool, but I don't know that I'd say he's like... Emmykins, can you weigh in on this? Emmykins is a chick. She knows about hot dudes. Sean Connery, good looking guy. Again, I don't know. Young Sean Connery may have looked very different, but the picture they showed was not how I would describe a hot looking dude. Oh, we need food. Ugh. Let's go check the house across the street before we drive all the way back. Get our trusty crowbar out just in case we run into any trouble. Troublesome neighbors. I don't see any, fortunately. Maybe they'll have some cereal or chips we can eat over there. Or maybe some potatoes. Potatoes would be good. Yeah, we have an empty frying pan. We could fry something up if we wanted to. Again, we are out of water, but there is a pond just over here. So if I need to go over there and get like a bucket of water or whatever to boil, we can just do that instead. Not have to worry about water. Especially as long as the power's on, it's not as much of a concern. Okay. Oh, there's a bunch of zombies down there. Let's not go mess with them right now. Hold off on that. Oh, hello. Hi there. What are you doing? What are you doing, little fella? Sneaking around my little kitchen area. Very sneaky. Surprised you can go through the window. All right, let's check everything. Cutting board, flour, canned evaporated milk. We can probably leave all that down here. Some potatoes. Do something with that. Ah, the chicken's rotten. Stale salami. We can do that. See if we can slice this up. Slice up the salami. Add some potato. A little bit of hot sauce. Some salami. Emikin says he's okay, I guess. Alright, I knew it. Like, he's not a bad looking dude, obviously. He was in movies. pretty much no, I can't think of anybody in movies who is like a terrible looking person. Sure, well, Chris Pratt, obviously, but that's unrelated. Yeah, Sean Connery seems fine, I guess, but I wouldn't say he's one of the most handsome men ever. What were we talking about? We're talking about Pirate Day, but that we'll save that. That's a whole month away. We got time. In the meantime, Rillip, have you seen the Mario movie yet? And if not, why not? And if yes, how did you like it? Still, I haven't watched it again. I might this weekend. I don't know what my plans are. I got stuff going on. I think I'm gonna like it. I think it's gonna hold up since I saw it a couple weeks ago. I've had time to think about it. I can't think of anything in particular that I did not enjoy. I thought Chris Pratt, despite us just talking about him just now and saying we don't like him, I think he's fine. His voice is inoffensive, we'll say. He plays bland main character very well, which I think is what you need from a Mario when he's not like Bing Bing Wahoo funny man. He plays he's like just like a guy, you know, and that's okay. We need Mario to be a guy. Let's have some food. Potato and salami. Very delicious. One of the finest foods were created. The potato. Emmykins was super cool this morning and made breakfast potatoes for breakfast. So good. I wish I could have breakfast potatoes for breakfast every day, but that's a lot to ask. It's a lot of effort to slice up the potatoes every morning. I mean, sure, that's her one job, is to like cook and clean and take care of the house while I'm at work, but it's still a lot to ask that she make a delicious breakfast every morning. Oh, we're getting swarmed here. Back off, fuckers. Okay, all right, we got a little distance there. Maybe a few too many zombies here, but we'll be okay. Back off. Back off. I got a crowbar and I'm not afraid to use it. Stop or my mom will shoot. All right, we're getting them. Anyone seen that movie? Stop or my mom will shoot. Isn't any good. I've also heard of the movie Throw Mama from the Train, which I think is very different. It's a different kind of movie from that. Also have not seen it. We are hot. All right, well, whatever. So be it, we're hot. It is 74 degrees out. I would feel hot if it was 74 degrees out and I was wearing a leather coat. Maybe I should take that off. And I'll worry about it later. Heard a turkey. Sadly, they have not included actual turkey NPCs in the game yet. So I can't go look for that turkey. It's just a random noise you can sometimes hear. They have been hard at work adding huntable animals. I saw the screenshots from the experimental builds. It looked like a lot of fun. So instead of just trapping, you can actually go out and hunt a deer or, in this case, a turkey, I guess. All right, let's start moving these out of the way. Ah! Broke it. It's okay. 60% of the time, it works every time. Okay, we're gonna plop that down right there. Ba-ba-da. Perfect. So we're just going to build a line of crates here as we move everything out from the middle and off into the sides. And then eventually we'll organize it a little bit better. Right now, I'm not too worried about organization. That's a problem for future Star Shard, or in this case, future Chad Hardbody. He's got the muscles, he's got the brain, he's gonna get this place looking incredible. We're gonna seal up the windows, we're gonna install a bedroom, we're gonna put in like a little mechanic shop down here. It'll all come out looking good. Assuming we survive that long. Now that the water's turned off, it's, you know, the pressure's starting to ramp up a little bit to get this base up and operational. We'll have to install water barrels on the roof, which isn't too hard. Be pretty easy. It's just, you know, something we gotta get to eventually. Gotta level up our carpentry, which we can do by building a ton of walls. Also, we need to find a sledgehammer. I don't think we've seen one yet. Sledgehammer is a really important piece of equipment because it lets you break environmental objects. Walls, floors, whatever, you can break it with the sledgehammer. Pickaxe, I don't know what all that lets you break. I think that might let you go through doors faster. But I don't typically bother with pickaxes because there's no mining in this game. When you think pickaxe, you think Minecraft, you think mining. Okay, let's see what we got here. Empty crate on the top. Let's get it moved. All right, guess we're not moving that one. You have destroyed the crate. Samir, you are destroying the crate. Tasumaga, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your day after Schützenfest. I'm sure it'll be very fun. Perhaps. Mighty Stoosh is back. Hey, Mighty Stoosh, how was dinner? You get anything good? The lobster bisque, perhaps? North Carolina, of course, famous for their lobster, I think. Or maybe their crawdads or something. Delish. I guess you're not in that part of North Carolina though, so might be a little bit different. Watermelon gazpacho. Oh, chicken thigh salad. Now we're talking. I love me some chicken thighs. People who don't like chicken, I understand where you're coming from. I didn't like chicken for a very... Oh, Schützenfest is all weekend. Oh my god. Well, I guess enjoy your weekend if you can. I am a thigh guy, Mighty Stooge. People who don't like chicken. I did not like chicken for a very long time until Emmykin started making chicken thighs instead of chicken breast. And now chicken is one of my favorite meats. You gotta find the part of the chicken that tastes the best. And in this case, much like on the woman, it is the thigh. Move over, breast. It's thigh time. Oh, I didn't want that there. No. Now I gotta move it. Ah. It's the problem with an isometric game. Is very easy to like mix up where you're placing things. Thighs taste the best in women. Are you eating women? Well, not in the like cannibalistic sense, no. It's a metaphorical type of eating. Yeah, you're not McMathy? What's going on with you? That's my question. Oh, I broke that one too. Look, some disgusting. Disgusting. Women are disgusting. Everybody knows that. Gross. Ew. I'm not putting my mouth on a woman. I don't know where she's been. Look. I don't know. I find the most erotic part of the woman is the boobies. To quote Zap Brannigan. But whatever part. I don't want to be gross about it, but like, I'm a dude. I'm a straight guy. I think I find women attractive. That's just how it works. Emmykins especially. And she's been losing a lot of weight this year. She's been downgraded from chonky to chubby, which is great. She's making a lot of progress. She's looking good. Zap knows that he does know his stuff. Hit that bullseye and the dominoes will fall like a house of cards. Or my own masterwork, Zap Brannigan's Big Book of War. So many great quotes. Emmykins, how do you allow this man to keep breathing? What? That she said it. She said it today. I said no more chonky Emmy, and she said, well, chonky Emmy's been gone for a while. I'm now chubby Emmy. I'm like, okay, all right. You say it, you said it to yourself, therefore I'm allowed to broadcast it to the world. Or, you know, like 3 people, whatever. She can say those things. You can't say those things. No, I don't believe in double standards. Either everyone can say it or no one can say it. Besides, it's just you guys here. You guys know how this works. It's fine. Cut his mic. It's true, but he shouldn't say it. Cut his mic. All right. Starshirt gonna be here. I'm not gonna drop any hard R's. No, wasn't there a... There was... I know Linus Tech Tips has been in the news lately. But in this case, it was not for harassing anybody. It was for a viral clip of him saying that he had dropped the hard R when he was younger. And everybody was freaking out until he explained that he meant what he should have said was the R word that we can't say anymore. Because it's a slur against people with mental handicaps. He was saying, I used to throw the hard R around all the time. And then everybody thought he meant the other one. Yeah, it was very funny. I'm not gonna do either on stream because I am considerate of other people. Well, most people. I don't like to punch down. I think you should not punch down. If people who have a worse off time than you say, hey, we don't like when you say this word or whatever, I'm gonna say, all right, you know, fair enough. If you're a billionaire and you're crying on Twitter about how everybody wants to block you, so you're gonna remove the block feature, yeah, no, you're fair game. We're coming for you. He can punch Emmy because he's sitting and Emmy is standing. That's punching up. That is not... Oh, there's a zombie in here. You came in through the window, huh? Oh, you fuckers. Man, I'm trying to fix this place up. Goddamn zombies coming around here. I don't know how many times I had to tell you that this place is not open to the public yet. Damn zombies. Ruining my nice little area here. Maybe I should have barricaded up the windows at some point. It's like the zombies have no respect for property rights. They really don't. They kind of suck, all things considered. Can't, like, own property, man. Well, I can, because I'm not a penniless zombie. Alright, are there any other zombies out here who need to be taught a valuable lesson about private property rights? Life, liberty, and property. No step on snake. My stupid little snake flag flying. Zombies like thighs too. I don't know what the lore of the zombies is for this game, because I doubt they're the brain-eating type. I've never understood this. So zombies eat you, but then if they bite you, you turn into a zombie. But then what do the zombies eat? Like, do they just eat like a bite of you and then they're done, or? How does that work? How was it explained in the zombie survival guide? Because either they eat you and then there's nothing left to reanimate, or they just like eat a little bit of you and then you come back as a zombie. I think they might have got confused with werewolves, which just bite you, or maybe the werewolves also eat you. They just have a little snack. They have a little nibble and then they're done. They just wanted to, they weren't going to eat you. They just wanted to taste you. That would make sense, I guess. I mean, it doesn't make sense actually, but I think if you get away, you turn into a zombie, but otherwise they just eat you whole. Well, then I feel like there'd be a lot less zombies then. You're telling me all these people got away and then later turned into zombies without getting caught? Oh, no, wait. I think the lore in the game is that there's an airborne form of the virus that infected most people. And then the secondary form, some zombie lore, you turn zombie pretty quick. Yeah, that's why you have to consider what the lore is in this game specifically. And I really don't know. I think they might keep it partially vague just to have more options. Ugh. Oh, okay, we don't get to have that one. Fair enough. Grab some concrete powder. Uh-oh, guys, I hear Emmykin. She might be coming to kill me after what I said. I'm on stream. She can't hurt me. Zombie lore is actually about as complicated as Dark Souls lore. Oh boy. The problem is it's all made up, so it really doesn't matter that much unless you're a turbo nerd. In which case, you're very welcome here in this chat because we love our turbo nerds here. As a turbo nerd myself, just not in the kind of traditional nerd topics. The first live, this would not be the first murder live on Twitch, I'm sure. Surely there have been other ones. The initial cause and origin of the Nox infection remain a mystery, with characters in the in-game radio station Nox Talk speculating a variety of possibilities. There you go. See? Even the game isn't clear on its own lore yet. I miss it now, chat. 8:48. So we're almost done for the night. Awesome. Made it through a whole 3 hours and I didn't complain once. Well, okay, I didn't complain about the game. The game's actually been going pretty well so far. Usually I complain about the game though. So next week, on Monday at least, I'm thinking of starting a new game in Book of Hours, just to kind of show off how that goes. Didn't complain once. I almost faked it. No, I complain all the time on stream. I didn't complain about the game. I gotta specify. Obviously, you're coming to a Star Shard stream. You're gonna hear me complain about everything from Elon Musk to capitalism and everything in between. Is it really a Star stream if he didn't complain? Some of the best streamers in the world spend the whole stream complaining, and they make tens of dollars. I would like to count myself among their ranks someday, so I'm getting my practice in. From Elon Musk to Dijon Tusk, exactly. That's my favorite Kevin Smith movie, Dijon Tusk. Let's get that stir fry on there. Let's go see what kind of booze they have in the bar. Open up. All right, we got beer, bourbon. Ooh, bourbon. Bourbon could be nice. Red wine, white wine, bourbon. Red wine. Some bourbon on the table. Plastic cups. Why would you have plastic cups at a bar? Like a red Solo cup. Very silly. All right, so we'll just let that cook. We'll go through some of our stuff here. Yeah, that's all fine. Flip cup. Flip cup? What the hell's a flip cup? That's some weird bar game. Emmykins wouldn't be dumb enough to murder me on stream, she says, because then there'd be proof. It could be like that guy who did a live stream as his alibi that he couldn't murder his girlfriend, but then it turned out that it was a pre-recorded stream and that he did murder his girlfriend, which now that I say it out loud is kind of fucked up. And I don't know why he would do that. Or think that he could get away with it. Like, it's pretty clear when it's a pre-recorded stream most of the time. Sorry guys, I can't read chat. We're having technical issues today. So I won't be reading chat for the next 2 hours. The time is currently 9 p.m. I am at my desk, at my computer, streaming live on Twitch. Do not ask any questions in chat because I cannot read chat due to technical difficulties. We need proof of life. Proof of life of Emmy or proof of life of me? It'd be like that, but backwards. Emmy can, yeah, she recorded a stream of that's me, and then she replayed it back, but I'm actually dead. Exactly. Someone should make a movie about something like that. The live stream murders. Emmy, you gotta come put on some clothes and come get on the camera so everybody knows you're alive. Got some planks here. Grab those. I do because the tablet is Emmykin, so it has her account for reading chat. Clothes are not optional. I don't want to get banned from Twitch just to put clothes on, or at least a top. Well, okay, well, at least both, top and bottom, please. I guess if she doesn't, if it's just the top of her on stream, it won't. Oh wait, no, do not. Why on earth would I want to put that in my? Yeah, there we go. Take it out of there. Then transfer all. Well, she's not coming down, so I'm gonna guess she's not paying attention to the stream right now, or she really doesn't want to. So whatever. You just have to take my word for it. She'll be on next week's Real Besties talking about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. The story of Rocket Raccoon. Don't know why you would want to watch that, but you know, some people like it. People tend to like it. Does have Groot in it, which is Emmykin's favorite character. But it also has Chris Pratt in it, which is her least favorite character, so it kind of balances out. It was decent. You liked it? I saw it, Mighty Stooge. I thought it was okay. I find those movies okay, but at this point I'm out of the Marvel game. They made too many things. I didn't keep up with them, and then I fell off. L plus ratio plus I fell off plus whatever else. Transfer some sandbags. Yeah, Marvel stuff has gone downhill. I heard whatever the new one was, Secret Invasion, was just awful. Which I don't get it. I guess they're trying to squeeze as much out of it maybe at this point as they can. Okay, here's Emmykin. She's gonna come show proof of life. Here she is. There she is. Rilip says I started watching stuff I had missed, got up to, but not including Civil War, and just couldn't muscle through. Wait, Civil War is good though. What do you... Hang on now. That's actually... You gotta get up to at least Endgame. Probably... It's AI. AI generated Emmy. Dude, imagine if we had AI generated girlfriends. That would be incredible. So I'm weekend to burn. I got... My hands are right here. Someone else would have to be weekend at burning her, and then that's way too much effort for all of us to be working on right now. We're all very busy working on the stream right now. Metal pipe, propane torch, other shit. Screwdriver. We need the garden saw. Wait, why do I have a ball peen hammer? I have a regular hammer. Just use the regular hammer. The heck? The pulley system is amazing. Yeah. That's all that work just to rig up a Weekend at Bernie's style Emmykins. Great idea. That's a good use of my time. If I was that handy, do you really think I would be living in this terrible house? And now that you mention it, maybe I could rig up some kind of dumbwaiter system so that I could have my meals all brought up to the bedroom so I wouldn't have to get out of bed to eat. Although, you don't really need a dumbwaiter if you have an Emmykins to bring you stuff, so. Also, I don't like eating in bed. That's... Ugh. You spill stuff in there and then it's a mess, and... Yeah, no, not for me. Plaster powder. Yeah, plaster powder. Yeah, you guys gotta remember, I'm lazy. No back support. Eating in bed is the worst. No back support. You gotta get one of those fancy, like, hospital beds where it raises you up. Oh. Yeah. Speaking of being lazy, champ. I talk about this with Emmykins a lot, but I don't think I've talked about it on stream. How do people find the time and or energy to cheat on their partners? Because just the thought of the logistics that would go into all this, I have to A, find another girlfriend, or find a girlfriend, I guess. Then I have to come up with an excuse to be out of the house for an extended period of time. And then all the rest of the effort that goes into this, like, where do people get this energy from? Or yeah, or have two families, like back in the day, or maybe even still today, but back in the old days where you would literally just have two completely different families. That's crazy. And like, what are you even getting out of that? Besides double the sex, I guess. But it's not really double the sex because you're just having sex with two different people at different times. I can barely get birthday cards. My wife will come with me places. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. Just all the effort that would have to go into that makes me think you could probably do something better with your life. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe people had more energy back then, or something, or maybe I'm the outlier. I'm the weird one who can't even have enough energy to cheat on my wife. I'm the weirdo for that. But just like the logistics of it all. I'm sure somebody on here will be like, oh, it's easy. You just gotta go on Tinder and then you find a date and then you show up and I guess. How much time do people spend out of the house usually? Like, if I'm not home, like something's gone horribly wrong. I don't want to be outside of the house. If I'm gonna cheat, I'm gonna do something by myself and tell her I'm working. Like, I don't want to go home. I just want to go see a movie. I wasn't cheating. I was at the dork den playing Magic. Even worse, I was playing Commander. Even worse, it wasn't actually Commander, it was EDH. Even worse, I was just playing by myself. I was playing all 4 players. McMatthew wants financial advice edition version financial advice. Well, we talked about this a little earlier, but I want to go over it again. Anytime someone is trying to sell you something, it's probably a scam. So I guess if you have any counter examples, if you want to think of somebody trying to sell you something, it's not a scam. It's either a scam or it's a really bad decision to buy it. Like if somebody comes to your door and is like, buy this vacuum, either you're getting ripped off or they're not actually going to give you the vacuum. Like one of those two things is going to happen. Go on Reddit, go to the subreddit for the thing you're looking for, in this case vacuums. Read the wiki, then ask the question, and they'll say, oh, you need to get this meal 6400. It's $3,000, but you'll never need to buy another vacuum. Car rental tried to sell me on their insurance for double the price of the actual rental. Yeah, see? Buy gold, so that way when society collapses, you'll be rich. Except not really. If I buy your insurance, I'm crashing your car. I mean, you bought the insurance, might as well, right? Be like that scene from The Office where you drive into the lake. It said turn right. I'm turning right. It's just, it's a great scene. Practical effects too. So yeah, just if anyone's trying to sell you something, no matter what it is, be immediately skeptical and don't buy it. I know it's, you like to be polite, you're a human being with emotions and feelings, and you don't want to be a jerk and be like, well, I don't want this, get out of my house. But sometimes you need to stand up for yourself. You need to be a little more assertive, and you need to say, hey, I don't want this, I don't need this, leave me alone. Emotions. Yeah, I know, it's tough. It's tough having to exist in society, right, as a human. Feelings and stuff. Yeah, do your research before buying things. Unless it's like groceries or whatever, but no one's trying to sell you groceries. You go to the grocery store because you needed to buy food to eat, to live. Which, we can go on about how that's a scam too, in like a more meta sense. Like, now we have to eat food to survive. What's next? Having to breathe air? What a ripoff. So yeah, I'm buying a house. I mean, it's not a whole lot more research I can do. I literally live in the house already. I know it sucks, but it's what I can afford, and I don't really want to have to move. But if you're, oh shit. Really? What are you guys doing over here? Come on, man. Yeah, come over here. I gotta kill y'all, I guess. I guess this will deal with this big group at least, once we're done. Dang, thought I would have got that one. Ah. And now here they all come. Oh. Whoop. Back off, man. Back off. Try to get him to the light so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, shit. Oh, whew, that was close. Almost got a little swarmed there. Gotta push him back. Problem is I'm getting sleepy, which is not ideal for fighting a bunch of zombies. Ugh. Okay, there we go, down to 3. Should be fine. Be able to cycle him now. As long as I'm standing on this one, it shouldn't be able to get up. There we go. Whew. Okay, got him. Wow. Robbers announced they will have to leave San Francisco because everything's been robbed. Is that the Onion? That's great. Man, I'm kind of glad I don't live in a place like that. But also it would be nice to live in a city where I can do things. Like we were talking about New York earlier. Such a cool city. There's lots of stuff to do, big buildings. I love big buildings. My favorite thing. Let's move all this stuff to the refrigerator so I can eat it. And then we will see what dry food they have. They have some beans. Gravy mix. Is that all you got? Brown sugar, fruit jam. Need some jam. When we killed all those zombies, we got back to a safe location. So we'll just eat our jelly and then hop in here, get some sleep, and then I think we're done for the night, chat. I think we had a good time. We had some laughs, we had some cries. We got to talk about a lot of things. And we had a good Zomboid. We didn't die. We killed a bunch of zombies. We cleared out some of the warehouse, started organizing. Just need to get our carpentry up, steal a TV, steal some other stuff to install in the warehouse. Okay, why is the screen black? What you talking about, game? What's going on here? There it is. All right, it just took a while. So thanks everybody for coming out. Even though this isn't viewer appreciation night, I do appreciate you all. Everybody who watches these streams, you guys are great. All three of you, according to Twitch right now. So we're just gonna wrap it up like I said. And I'll be back on Monday. Trump pays $12 extra to get the cool laser background like shots. If only that was an option. Maybe they'd raise a little extra money down there at the jailhouse. Anyway, I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a good weekend. Have a good rest of your night. Have a good rest of your vacation, Mighty Stoosh. And I'm out of here.